Just a little warning, this podcast does contain some crude language. If you're easily offended, this is maybe not the podcast for you. Fat bar. On a bar. Millionaire. Short breed. Cycling. SPL, EPL, Highland League, sausage roll, sledging, Dooncal salmon. Sports.
Who the fuck are you? Yeah!
Episode 300.
Perfect score in which sport?
10-pin bowling.
How much strikes?
12.
12.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be fine.
Aye.
I've written down questions somewhere, but it's not in my book.
Far was the battle? Like a 300. Far was it?
Sparta.
Aye. For the 300 stood strong against the thousands of Leonidas.
Aye.
I was just on
Mind
the
for it was.
I was just on the other night. So.
It's not Athens. Paratea.
Thermopylae.
Thermopylae. Okay.
It's just been a road for Monopoly.
Aye. Just go through a few other streets to get to there. And sometimes you have to get out of jail free.
Sometimes.
Aye.
Nico, isn't it, Mike?
No.
He's brought it in a wrong book,
He
haven't
wrote it in another book.
I wrote it in another book, I think. I've got 2 questions written down somehow. You want them too?
Nah.
No? Okay.
It's all or nothing.
No, we'll do the
I'm pretty disappointed
300,
with that.
Ken. We'll do something different tonight, yeah.
Aye, Nico is.
The quiz.
Sounds
We'll celebrate the last 300 podcasts.
I'll just close my book again. 6.
Aye. So I'll be fine. Aye.
Aye.
Share you for scratches in your hand there.
Cat.
Aye.
Kittens. Still kittens.
Aye. Still playing. Still playing.
Be alright.
Lies. Defending himself.
Lisa.
I'd have black eye.
Speaking for me, should have been listening.
I'd have black eye if Lisa had decided I should have been listening.
A kicker.
A kicker.
It's boy labourer, Polish lad, plays for FC Polska.
Polska, aye.
Come on, we a big black eye. And one day I goes, oh, fucking hell, Marcin, he's scrapping. Oh, I go up for header. So that's a fucking bonny kicker, that, like, and he's looking at me going, kicker.
Fuck's that?
Is that Chukta or is that?
Yeah, sure.
I think it is.
Kicker. Aye, yeah. We've that.
Tunzer's can it. Davy forklift drivers, he's pure Tunzer, Concord. And he says, oh, no, that's not Chukta. Aye, that's using the tune.
So it's a universal.
Universal word.
Northeast word.
Probably if you went down to Glasgow, you gave that a kicker is.
Aye. He's got a kicker in his fazog.
Keeper is Vizog.
That's a word I never...
Kicker comes for.
Kicker. So lads, the quiz, but...
Your brother won a 10 grand, did he?
Aye, he did, aye.
Bounty.
Aye.
Fucking hell.
20p, I think.
Aye.
20p.
It was a 20p for 10 grand.
Aye, but did he just... The one ticket?
Yeah, probably 5.
Aye.
Probably a pound.
Pound.
Aye.
Fucking
I don't care, I'm not sure how much he's put online, but...
Aye.
Nice wee surprise.
That's due to text that, like,
Aye.
fucking mortgages.
Interest rates have gone up.
He's nearly split up, so his mortgage will only be back in. He sent a message through the cert tonight. Because I think I've just won 10 grand. And he sent me the thing through, like, so.
Cheers for rubbing it in.
Aye. No, good luck. Aye.
Does not need it?
No. You think he treated all the family to a Chinese at the weekend?
Aye.
You?
No.
Just
close
His family.
The family he likes.
How much money would you have to get to give out?
If it just gain out.
I can
Like Gina walking.
Gina money. Ken, like, I was thinking about this. I thought maybe just 500,000.
Fuck.
$500,000, I think I would give some of the family money.
Would you?
Aye.
100,000.
100,000?
That was the number I was thinking.
Would you?
That's a lot of money.
Aye, to get like a 1,000 or something.
Nah, I would 100,000. Nah, I would just throw a heap in my mortgage and keep some back.
Nah, you wouldn't have put in your mortgage.
Nah, you don't
You
put in
might
your
have
mortgage.
money in the bank.
Yeah.
What
you gain folk money?
Invest it. Family.
What you
Family.
getting?
If you won £1 million, would you? Nah, well, your mum's mortgage maybe paid off, but let's say she had a mortgage, you'd pay her mortgage off for her, should you? Damn miserable bastard.
It's
Your mum,
Okay.
she brought you up.
Aye. And
She squeezed you.
We take out for supper.
maybe.
Aye.
Well,
Holiday?
no.
You wouldn't go on holiday with your mom, would you?
I've been on holiday with my
Happy
mum.
you can pay for a holiday
Holiday
for
car.
her.
Aye.
Just to make it rain while you. Aye, so. Some folk win, some folk didn't. So I'll be fine now. Fine last week. Aye. Mm-hmm.
We're just shoving in time here because
No.
That's doing a quiz time. Like,
No.
This is better crack than a quiz anyway.
Aye.
Quiz is a fucking waste of time.
About the quiz on Friday night, was that a waste of time?
Oh no, that was good. Aye. That was good. Well done, Mike.
How do you enjoy it?
Aye, it was good. Aye.
As good as ever.
right?
You
was good.
were in your
fun.
element.
It was a good crack.
Good fun. Good fun. I think Abdi enjoyed themselves,
They
didn't
did,
they?
I've had nothing but good reports for Abdi was there.
Yeah.
I think so.
It was noisy, was it?
It's noisy, like.
That's the thing. You put questions up in the projector, then nobody even has to hear you really.
No.
No, just
So
read
it's nobody
Just
gives
paint.
a fuck. The only thing is with the music, the intros getting
Aye. Yes.
intros was good, especially if you did the home and away day.
Home and away. Aye.
Abdi's singing.
fucking stuff. That song's been stuck in my head all weekend. Hold me in your arms. I forgot how good that theme tune
Great
was.
theme tune.
Great theme tune. Just Kane's once that's finished. Was it Neighbours then Home and Away? Was it?
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
No,
Home and Away,
then
the Neighbours. 5:10 and
Aye, that's right.
5:35.
Neighbours
Aye.
was the first thing to be aired.
Aye.
Home and
Aye.
away come after
So it was
that.
ITV for Channel 3 for
5:10
Yeah.
just after news round.
and then 5:35 was
Swap
Neighbours.
over.
Swap
Neighbours.
over. Then
Finished at 6 o'clock.
Aye.
Then up to school.
Then up to school for football. Till it's dark.
Every night.
that was our group message, was
Aye.
it? The Neighbours bloody theme tune.
Right,
Then,
let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's it.
Supper's head and up the road.
Aye.
Football for 4 hours and home.
It's mental how it's changed though, eh? Because we spent our time outside,
Aye.
especially in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's never inside.
Nah.
Like if your mum and dad said you're grounded, it was the end of the world.
Okay.
If you tell your kids are grounded,
They're
you're
delighted. In fact, I had to go to swimming, dancing, football.
It'd be like the punishment new would, you've got to go out.
Aye.
Or
You're not getting on the Wi-Fi.
Aye.
Aye.
Wi-Fi's
Aye,
been cut off. Tucking your phone away for you.
Even at winter time, we was out every night.
Aye.
Well, once the winter comes, it's hairs and hoons, then,
Fucking
isn't it?
freezing cold.
It's hairs and hoons time.
Try to find a doorway to be warm, man.
Aye.
To the road, raking about. Fucking hell.
once the winter come on, that's when I was started getting into trouble at night. If you're bored.
You're bored, aye.
Ding Dong Dash.
Ding dong
Aye.
dash at night, aye.
What fabric has Ding Dong Dash?
There's loads of names all over the country.
Folk
isn't there?
like Chappy Door and Dingers, or we've got it, Dingers.
Dingers,
but,
Chop and run away.
Chop and run away.
Chop and run the curtain, certainly.
Did it?
Aye.
Ding
We
dong
seen the
dash.
next level, though. We just stood there.
Ding dong smash. The milk bottle.
Aye.
Kind of
Oh, the Hunnel.
Aye.
Right. Five styling at Houston Meadowbank. We did it that boy. Lean up the dog shit up the lobby and army.
Aye.
That was a snabba, wasn't it?
That's not was it?
Snabbars were good off the Windies. They were good.
We done it to our teacher, man.
Aye.
Did you? That's disgraceful.
He chased us like. We had a good chase it for him.
Snobas for Tesco's car park doing into the
Aye.
It's a classic, isn't it?
Do not like cars.
turning off the lights at the brownies and the guides and
Aye,
that.
That was it.
wheelie bins across the door so the
Aye.
pile would come out.
That was a classic,
What a
wasn't
shit thing. Rambo's going on.
Rambo's, aye.
It's switching off the lights and running out.
Throwing in a banger.
I used to buy fireworks for the shop in Different Road, man.
Aye.
And just fucking launch them off a shoot at West Bray and shit like that. Fucking laugh.
Desperate for a chasey, then get in and shite yourself. Now that's how fit you were. You used to run R in the periphery of Durham,
Aye, basically. Yeah.
We'd a route all the way round.
Aye.
Never
Miles.
out of breath. Never out of breath.
Can't run a length of myself now.
No.
Fucking hell.
I mean, if I was done a ding dong dash, he just dropped his trousers around his ankles when the person opened the door, man.
Damn.
Damn mind that.
Damn
Didn't he
mind
mind that?
I don't mind that. No,
He's doing different road.
you get jailed for it.
It wasn't naked, it was just his boxers.
Oh, aye.
Then he tried to jump over the fence and it caught and they ripped his trousers. You mean that?
Nah.
Nah,
I was near that night.
I definitely was not. Aye.
Fucking Bobby's were high ruining my door, man. Fucking.
Mine and Bobby's a little black book.
Aye.
You're going in the black
Coming
book.
in
You're
for
like,
a
oh,
statement.
no.
Yeah, I was came by the knock. I was the front door. He came by the knock. We whore, that sounds I felt like Bobby's. When he
Roar up the stairs.
For wee bins, obviously in Fergus Crescent, you can see the car coming in the street. Yeah, again. Hope it's not here. Hope it's not here.
Eyes went by.
Last went by. Then the horses just turned to come back out. And
You were alright as well because it might have been your all brother. Ken.
Aye.
Oh, hope it's Minnie. Hope it's Minnie.
And I just used to blame you boys. My dad was the hen into it.
My dad was a special C&R mine, so he would have
Oh, that's
fucking.
right, yeah. Bobby.
Bobby, aye. So. No, good night on Friday night. Quiz was a good success. Your £1,700 raised to British Legion here.
Yep,
so
superb.
that's where Diggs paid.
Takes paid for another year.
Yep. And a successful night in the bar, I think, as well. So all good.
Plenty of drink.
Aye.
Fleeing about like.
Aye.
Mike.
I had a few and I like.
I'd have made more if you'd
charge you. I think with these I made you
doubled.
I think it was in tops. I had about 8, 9.
First couple of hours. Fucking you was 4 doing after an hour.
I think it was.
Before we even get going.
They were fine, like.
I can see that.
Good pint here.
Yeah.
I think it was nearly a pint around
Aye.
with the quiz.
And you'd 4 before you
Before you
started.
started.
Aye, so maybe
So it's
13.
13.
I wouldn't even be stunning.
Nah, I didn't hit 13. Near
You
the end,
did.
Slow down.
You
Slow
did.
down
Did you?
at the end, aye.
You didn't.
Had one in the bar after it finished. and-
Well, I came through the bar. You were slurry, like.
Aye.
So the words were very slurry, like.
Easy at 10, though, isn't it? Probably 10.
Fit.
10 pints.
Oh, easy at 10 pints or so.
Definitely double figures.
Absolute machine.
I never had supper. That's a lie. I had half a sandwich.
How can you hear half a
That's
sandwich?
nice.
What do you mean? A sandwich that's cut,
Cut in half. I thought you didn't have hair.
But a lady made it for me.
So you're blaming her.
So it's her fault.
Aye.
Why's it her fault you didn't ACT?
Because she didn't want to, and she made me a sandwich. So
So she didn't want, so you didn't get.
aye.
You said it was easy at quiz. That quiz was
wasn't
nice.
it?
Quiz?
Nah.
It's
Well,
ridiculous,
the folk team that won it, Frittata, was it Frittata?
Frittata.
Did you mind how they called themselves Frittata? They did say, did they?
Aye. Half of them sell tatties, and half of them sell someone else's.
Eggs.
I'm sure they'll message in.
Right, so the team that won it, there was a potential 116 points in the quiz, and the team that won it got 102.
That's right.
That's good going.
So it was a high percentage. In last position, I think was 60 odd points.
Aye, so
So I think we were
over half.
Over half. So
Aye.
picture quiz. Abdi seemed to like the picture quiz this year as well. Like so.
Abdi nearly got them all right,
That
didn't
was
they?
a high scoring round for Abdi.
Aye.
So, too easy.
No. Still.
I was saying I laugh at the wrong answers.
Aye.
A lot of
Some
folks,
the wrong
lot of
answers
folks
were funny.
struggled in Al Pacino.
Aye.
I've
yeah.
seen nobody could get.
Yeah.
Aye. Few folk got Barry Massey.
Aye.
Yes, folk did.
Miss folk.
Did they?
No.
Aye. Missed. Well,
On
celebrate, like.
out there answers for any questions you mean?
Kind of mean, there was some funny ones like.
The funniest thing was Abdi getting Johnny Sins.
Aye, Johnny Sins was 100% right down the floor. Women were going, oh, what's up?
What's that? Johnny Sins.
He's played a doctor, a plumber,
He's a great
a
actor.
pilot.
Fantastic.
I was actually at a bar at a point, and Owen Duncan came up and goes, "Hi, Mike, you said Ian for Johnny Sins. You said the answer was Gary Duncan. Is that right?" No, I was just taking a piss of your dad.
Oh, hi, Gary Duncan.
I had a question. I had a paper that said Johnny Sins / Gary Duncan.
Did you? Heats and tails of success, and I like. I was good crack.
And again.
And again, magic. Aye. No,
Why
good.
did the wifey's name go 1-1 and split it?
You've got to split it, haven't you?
100%.
Same team that finished bottom last year.
Aye.
That was funny.
Had to laugh at the boy Steve with the heats and tails. He came up mine, and nobody else had their hands in their head. Put his hands in his ears, and he went out. Then the second time round, he came back up again. Same thing happened again.
Aye.
Dear lad.
No, good night. Good night. Take her next year.
Aye, we probably will, actually.
Step it up.
Just have to obviously folk at Wintercom pay their tickets beforehand.
Aye.
Because there was a couple of no shows, was there?
Which was disappointing.
I think there was only one.
Was I? We were sitting looking at it.
We went through the sheet. There was only one.
Was there?
Aye.
Okay. No, but good night. So,
But I think a boy, maybe he was not there. The boy's name didn't have a tick against it, Ken, for the front door. I think he was maybe there. But he was Ken. He didn't have a team, he just was there.
Aye.
Maybe he had a Ken. Fuck knows.
No.
It was a good turnout anyway.
Aye, good turnout. Aye, so what's everybody else been up to after the rest of the weekend? Shed?
Not much. Mike, we obviously quiz on Friday night. Fucking heat was buzzing by the time I got home. Never slept a wink.
Aye.
Friday night. Just couldn't sleep. Up in the morning, I cycle with Beach, Katie, Davy Lee and Gary Webster.
No, aye.
So it was fine. Chaved like fuck.
So what I say, was you like a bit tired after a late kind of night?
Chaved like fucking Saturday. It was fine. Stopped at Mart for a sausage and bacon bap and a yum yum. So it was fine. Good. It was good. It was an enjoyable route, but I just chaved like fucking
Because
Saturday.
you was tired.
A combination of a few things. So, but it was fine. Enjoyed it. And then Tractor bike.
Too heavy, is it?
Doesn't help. Like,
Everybody else is eating it. Well, not really. Me and the wife's eating the good bikes, but my all bike's fucked. I need to get sorted.
Gary's eating his all bike, but his all bike's a good
it's
bike.
a good bike. It's a good bike.
And Davey, I think Davey's on his submarine as well.
No, is it?
I think it is.
He's got two giants, isn't he? Maybe
No,
he is.
I think it's
Houdin,
his-
is it?
I think
Maybe
so.
he is. I'm not sure.
Anyway, so I got round, so that was fine. Came 40 odd mile, was it? 40,
42, I think.
42, so,
Aye.
so it was good. And then him,
Was it not too windy? No.
no, it was alright.
Nah, it was calm on the
Was it?
Saturday.
It was
It was
alright.
really nice. 5-6 mile an hour.
Aye.
It's
It was
nothing.
fine from when we went out in the morning, but I think it got calmer as
Day went
the
on.
day went on.
Mm-hmm.
So him,
You get to
showered,
tell him about Mark.
mug of truth.
Is it? Your mug of truth?
Aye.
All right. It's fine.
Sounds
Anyway, him, showered, changed into Cove for Leo's football.
Oh.
Up at Lochside Academy. Fucking cold bastard.
freezing.
Lucky the wind was coming. The academy was blocking it.
Blocking it.
Oh, man. So they were 2-0 down at half time. Come back 1-3-2.
Aye.
So it was not a bad game. Burger King for supper since we was in there because it was a late kick-off. It was a 2:30 kick-off because there was games on at 4. So
It's not substantial enough for a Saturday night supper.
a Burger King's good.
Aye.
Chicken Royale.
I'd need to
No,
come
no.
here. Him and
Whopper.
Double Whopper.
Double
with
Whopper.
cheese.
Aye.
Aye, it's good.
Chips are chunkier in there, are they?
Yeah, I've loaded fries.
I'm not a fan of the juice for there. Okay, especially for the machines.
It's
Can you-
watery.
Aye.
Soda.
And
Soda
sometimes too
Stream
sweet.
S.
Aye.
Aye,
It was
sometimes
fine.
too sweet.
So I drank my juice, then filled it up before I went out again.
Aye.
Just to make sure. So then him just fucked about Saturday night. Leo was out with the blonde nut and his mates for a few pints at New Deer. So,
How? You dear?
New Deer.
Is that a place, is it?
That's a place to be.
Oh, is that
Aye. The
And
Brockley or the how?
I reckon.
the Cominston Club?
Broccoli shot, isn't it?
Is it?
They ain't doing the bottom, just at the junction.
Oh, aye.
And then, so Lisa was in taxi duty, so that was interesting. And then
That's a story here, surely.
Sunday morning up,
Nibby's
sharp.
spewing.
That's what I said.
No.
No, stopping away him.
No, that caper.
No, it was all right.
It's alright if you stop and get him out the car. It's if it's spewing in the car.
So him, I set Sunday morning up early, refereeing Cominston under 13s versus Stonehaven. 2-2 half time. It was final score.
7-2.
9-2.
14.
10-2.
11-2.
11-2.
Stonehaven to Cominston.
Aye.
Stonehaven felt sorry for him. They don't have 11 bodies. They normally
Oh.
it was usual, I think, because when they get up to
Fucking Cominston, aye.
fucking they're playing it by school, eh?
Is it?
Aye, they've resurrected that park.
That's good.
All right.
Needs a bit of work. But
Resurrected.
That sounds.
they need.
It's need a bit of work.
Well, reading all the goals and everything
Aye.
and sorting them out, and the pitch is a bit mossy kind, but they're getting that spiked and everything done. So,
Aye, so they'll get
so they'll
sorted.
get it sorted. It's near.
They still hitting the by Rally or they do it?
So they've done a lot of work here. So fair play to them. It's not the best pitch, but it's a decent size for a game of football for that age.
Aye.
So Cumminston won comfortably in the end. They were actually comfortable in the first half, just didn't take their chances. So, good game.
Fast Cumminston teams that like.
Nez.
Oh, Nez's team.
Yeah, Nez's loon. He had 2 goals. Aye, 2 goals. Couple of no bad players, actually. And then him fucked about in the afternoon, didn't he? Fuck all. And Asda pizzas for Suburbs. We picked them up the day before.
Oh, aye.
For Asda at Portlethen. Fucking the biggins.
Oof, fit in the oven, all right.
Just fucking biggins.
Good pizzas to a fresh.
2 for £10 with the juice and the fucking sides.
Aye.
Oh yeah, it was good.
For kind.
Just a plain cheesing and then a pulled pork in.
Oh,
It was fine.
Pulled pork, got barbecue,
Barbecue sauce.
Aye,
yeah, pork fan like.
lovely. Lovely. And then hit that and then took Erin back into tune.
Oh, aye.
Again? Sunday night?
Well, she was at home this weekend because a few Paul's birthday, so they were out on Saturday night.
3 Sundays in a row.
2.
He's definitely softening.
2.
You're nah.
2 in a row.
Leo, happy with his birthday present?
Aye, delighted, aye. Yeah, delighted. So he's been out.
Is
He's
he?
out driving every day. So
Is he?
Aye, no bother.
With mum or dad?
Mom.
Wise choice.
Correct choice. Lisa did a lot of the driving we Erin, like, so I'll just do it. That's fine. That's the right idea.
Aye.
Yeah, so he's been out every day, so that's fine. And then, him.
But folks say it's a man's job
I think.
Sure.
to teach your son
Aye.
how to drive.
We never got. We always
It's
had.
like,
We always had bloody.
There's no way
driving
any
instructors.
of our
Nah,
dad's
we never-
patience
nah.
would forget. No way in herself my dad would have got in a car.
nope.
No.
Yeah.
Say we wouldn't have picked you up when you were steaming for your deer either.
No.
We wouldn't have taken you into the
No.
college.
No. Just never.
Sunday night.
I didn't normally talk. It's Lisa
Aye,
talk.
we're not the same.
Aye.
But
We're not
Lisa,
the
Lisa
same.
It's a
talks.
changed world.
It is
Lisa
a change
talks,
world.
but I was doing the hanging Sunday night, and I
Aye.
thought, fuck, Lisa
Tunes on
can
again.
drive.
Aye, but-
Tunes on. I was just sitting in the
It's like you're yourself, innit? Or two
looking at my phone and fucking about.
My dad wouldn't have missed London's Burning.
Yes.
See that boy fucking...
John Alford.
John
Aye.
Alford's
Good jail, man. He's
Topped
hung
himself.
himself.
Aye.
Fucking hell. He was like a little fucking good guy, was he?
Aye. He was the women
He
liked
was
him.
not a good guy.
He was a
No.
deviant cunt.
Aye.
Aye, he was not a good guy.
Aye, was it Youngsters?
Huh?
Was that that one?
Yeah.
So that's my weekend. Pretty boring, actually.
Aye.
Not much of anything, just fucking about.
That's good.
That was fine.
That's fine. Mm-hmm. Dunk.
My weekend. Well, obviously quiz Friday, Saturday, just usual. Futsal in the morning with Lenny, then his Frank's fit back, and then I went to the Dons game. See Robinson, but I'm sure we'll speak about that. Then Saturday night at a chipper, and Sunday.
West Hull Chipper.
Aye,
Fitsit card.
Lowe's.
That's an award winner, that.
Aye,
Good.
good. The chips I was at, because they're that busy. I just don't think the chips are left long enough. They're expensive, like
Aye.
for like 4 of us, you're like
£30.
35, £40.
It's
But-
slightly dearer.
Hadn't been a chipper for a while, so it was good. So white pudding supper and a jumbo sausage chaser.
White pudding.
What's a ferret? White pudding like that.
Yeah, white pudding, man. At that.
No.
I'd be well doing my list for orders. Like
I'll
white
be doing
pudding.
my list as well, but sometimes fine.
It would be maybe white pudding, reed pudding, white pudding, black pudding, maybe. No,
Aye. In that order. I would definitely be reed pudding first.
Aye.
I'd have read pudding a 4 on the rest
Aye.
of puddings.
Black pudding's a hoorite, like. Oh, yeah, hoor. That's a
boy.
fucking. That's about 1,000 calories.
Oh, aye, they're so unhealthy.
Aye, it's a ferret.
Do you get a haggis pudding?
Yeah,
haggis
supper. You get a haggis supper.
Aye. So it's a haggis supper.
Well, I came in the Newmarket and it used to be just a half a haggis.
Half a hill. To my oxymoron.
Half a hail.
Half a hill.
Half a haggis. Deep
Half a
fried.
haggis. Oof. You ever seen a haggis?
In live?
Aye. Aye.
I was up in the...
I've run in Doon.
Did you?
Have you?
Splattered a mile of the road.
Did you?
Well,
Wow. I mean, nowadays
you could
used
go
to...
to jail for it.
Nowadays used to...
Protect the species.
Used to if somebody hot in, used to take you to Baines or Darvis.
Aye.
You got money for him.
okay. Did you? How much money did you get for that?
£25.
That's all right.
For
What,
is
eating
that
an
an
haggis?
adult haggis?
Aye, adult.
Couldn't
Female.
have splattered it too much. It was
No.
just hot it and just bounced it.
Aye, so fine chipper.
I find chipper. Sunday, the Lenny's football. He got an absolute do in one of the games. I lost. It's the first time since he's been totally lost a rag with him. Like, obviously, 4-year-old, 6-year-old's football. So the goalie out to Lenny. Boy just kept running over the top of him. Goal. Over the top of him. Goal. Out to him again. Tackle him. Goal. Hanging the big tee, and I was just like that, and I just shouted at the top of my voice once it was like 5-0. I was like, would you get your fit in? Honestly, I was like,
Oh, it's coming new.
Sounds like me.
Then he started
when I played with you.
Then he started this now with the fingers in the lugs.
Oh.
So we had a conversation last night. I says, Namir, I'm getting stung up in a hill now, and that's it. That was a line in the sand. Too far. But I just, because then they're getting beat that game. So it's always part left, and Sean Dale listening is laughing because like he's like, you need to calm down. I says, I can. But they got an absolute doing.
Playing out for Baxi.
Playing out for the back guy, basically.
Waste of time.
Fucking keeper.
So
It doesn't get any better, even with the pros.
We'll discuss that.
So that was fine, and then he scored my goals after that, and every time he scored, he just looked across him and went, you see that,
Did he cup his log?
I did. Oh, he basically.
I hear you now.
Basically, that's what he was saying. Because two mums that were aside me went, "Did you see a little shit here?" And I went, "Aye." He was basically going, "Aye." Did you get that? And then it was obviously Mother's Day, was it? So went to mother-in-law's for that Sunday dinner. Watched the Rangers game and the Hearts game.
You went to mother-in-law's for her Mother's Day.
Well, it's Kirsty's mum in it, so
She cooked the dinner.
she cooked the dinner. Right?
Interesting.
Huh? You think she'd have taken her out like?
I think she should have been around your house for her dinner.
But we can't cook.
We can.
I mean, a Kirsty can't cook like. No. We can get by, but
Is that right?
we couldn't produce.
I couldn't have like
Nah.
come down with me.
Nobody comes to your house.
for the
We
food.
can't have folk round unless it was a carrot.
Fair enough.
Aye. So that was Sunday last night.
So just microwave everything, meals.
No, like
Admiral Pie.
we cook basic
Fried
stuff,
Mentos.
but we didn't create nothing.
Great.
Just heat stuff up.
Aye, basically. Then I was back at the dentist again. Fuck me.
Dentist.
That was the second appointment. Finish half that root canal.
Oh.
Same dentist.
Aye.
You follow it with him after?
Wait, I'll be honest. I took a hoodum. I know, but no, just a gentle tongue. Because he had me doing again, and he goes, "You need to stop moving that tongue." And I just took a hoodum. Like I says, "Mate, we did this the other day." But he managed to get the fucking thing in. He managed to get his lot. He was trying to do it last time, and what a difference it made this time.
You're a radical who are going to dentist.
And then £480 later.
Ooh, yeah.
Aye. That's for the 2 visits, like fucking who are expensive.
Next like 200, you got knocked
Fuck
out.
that root canal.
Just
Just holler for
Well, that's
Rocks you.
that'll be
I just.
that's what I'm saying. I've got.
I just said fuck it.
You get him out the car again.
But the last time I was in fucking agony all weekend. Of course, the pain came on Friday night.
Aye, it's never Sunday, is it?
It's
my
never a
God.
Monday or Tuesday, is it?
Ruined my
never
whole
Monday morning.
weekend. It's all I could think about was how serious it was.
It's the worst. So that was me.
Aye. Good stuff.
Good weekend.
Aye. Mass?
Pretty boring, to be honest. Friday quiz, obviously, that was good. Good night. Saturday, I was out cycling with Shed and the wife, Webster Davy. Mart stop. You've heard about that. I have got the wee story, but I'll leave it if he's get to say it in his mug of truth. Had a wee power nap. So, Ronnie's PA was ruined, so kinda
Aye.
it's fine. So he's fucking, you'd hate to chase him about, so had a wee nap. Watched the Aberdeen game on the hooky box. Falkirk, I'm sure we'll speak about that. I decided I was getting a cheeseburger and batter supper last weekend. Fucking lovely.
Was it?
Oh, lovely. But stuff on that phone, I goes, cheeseburger and batter supper. You put onions? Aye, that's all right. You want a half pounder or a quarter pounder? I goes, fuck it, half pounder. Yeah. But it's just 2 quarter pounders.
Aye.
Oh yeah, I was
It's a
not
fair-
fit for that.
It's a massive thing. It's
Aye, so I had to take one of them out.
Oh, aye.
Wow.
So I ate
Never. You?
it was lovely, really fine. Chips were lovely, and I was just left with it. I was absolutely stuffed because it is quite filling. A buttered cheeseburger.
Is the bun buttered as well?
No.
No, just a normal bun, man. Fucking hell. And then I was left with it was so fine. I had to eat it, but I was like so full.
Aye.
I did eat it, but after that, I had to fucking. I had another nap.
You didn't eat the burger and put it in another bap or nothing.
No, I just ate it.
Just did sell.
So I was still a bit of cheese on top. But Ken, they put onions at the bottom.
Aye.
They're keen on that. I think onions should be at the top.
Top.
Aye, definitely. Aye. So Ian doesn't listen. I ken his loon does. So
Aye.
onions on top. Perfect. He wasn't there actually, so
he
can't
there?
blame Ian. No.
I had a Skippers on Friday night actually for a quiz. It was good.
Aye, it was
Really
good.
good.
Aye.
You see, you got preferential treatment, did you?
I got shimmied up to the front, which was good for Ian. Thank you.
Watched the Everton and Arsenal game at night, and I basically fell asleep not long after that. So I had a hoorah sleeping going on
That's what I
Saturday.
say, I'm tired, surely, man.
So Sunday was just a day of jobs. Whole day. I got
Jobbies.
up, had my breakfast. I washed the car. I washed the van. I washed Mia's car. Bard had shit out of it, Ken. And Seagull, out the back here. I says, you'll have to fucking clean that car because you can't leave shite and fuck up your paintwork, Ken.
Yeah.
She's hungover, wasn't she? She was out in Aberdeen this Saturday night. So I says, well, you fucking better get out. I went, oh, no, fuck, do it, man. Al, Ken. So Mugged see her to wash it. So I washed her car, washed my car, washed Katie's car, should I say, washed my van, and washed 3 bikes. So mine and Katie's gravelling and roading, so give him a good wash. Shopping up at Tesco's, a Sunday shop. What else did I do?
Did your wife do anything?
I went up.
It's only one job, Marcy one Saturday.
That's why he does all these jobs.
I was too tired.
Was it tired on Sunday? Was he tired?
Too tired.
Too tired on the Sunday to wait till last night. But that's all right. It was worth a wait. So I fixed a bit of guttering, kind of all the sna. I was a cunt, but I managed to fix it. It was one of the corner bits. Went up the
Silicon.
No.
No.
Don't need silicon if it's done right. And then I went up to Mom's and I give her mother the chocolates and card and sat and watched a bit of the Rangers game and gassed a bit in. By the time it was night time. And then for spicy chicken wings, rice and coleslaw. So that was
Like a Mexican kind of style, is it?
coleslaw with rice.
You hate with a salad, do you know?
I was and I watched Liverpool Spurs, and then basically fell asleep. So it's a lot.
What a sleep.
Because I didn't have any of my treats because I was fell asleep.
Niggles.
I got up about 10:30. I thought I'm not even hungry, Ken, but I've got to have some crisps and chocolate. This is the weekend, Ken. So, couple of bags of knickknacks. I said, I'm not even hungry. I'll have 1 bag of knickknacks. Once I ate the first bag, I got a taste for it, so I had another bag.
Must have chocolate.
And then a sharing bag of Maltesers.
10:30 at night.
Then I thought, I'll have a few Harry Bros. Hell bag gone.
10:30 at night.
Shambles. Then straight back to sleep again.
Oh man.
Was you happy you found the oysters last week?
I ended
How
the
good are
filling
they?
station. I've been walking by him for
Long enough.
long enough, and I don't know, they're fine. Half a fine.
Crisp.
Brilliant crisp back.
Aye, it is.
But sometimes you get like with crisps, you'll buy a bag and they're like really flavoured.
Aye.
Sometimes you'll buy a bag and you're like,
Aye.
they're
They've
missing the
missed different-
flavour here.
Disappointing, that,
Aye.
You've been at bottom petrol station and got paprika lays?
No.
innit? Have they?
Paprika
Lays.
Lays.
Oh, nice one.
Aye.
There you go.
Fine.
Aye.
Aye.
Just get a bag.
Lays.
Barbecue Lays is.
Isn't they like the American Walkers, basically? No.
It's like for you in
Lays.
Spain.
You go to Spain on holiday, you get those lays.
Sell them down there. Like.
So that was my weekend.
Aye.
Nah. Nothing else to report, really.
Aye. Good stuff. Good
I was
stuff.
thinking about cutting my grass, but I've left it. I was just naked. So I was out cycling and I was going to buy a heap of lands and folk had cut their grass. But they say you shouldn't really cut your grass till May, like, but I'm not leaving it that long. It's
I
getting
think
Huh?
aye.
You've artificial, have you?
Aye, that come out.
It's a, that's the same though. It's never cast a clue
Clue
to my
to
eyes out. It's not Davy grass.
Don't
No.
think so.
Never cast that fit
Clute.
till May's out. So end of May. The clute for fit.
It means it's like fine days when I come to the end of May.
All right, okay.
22nd, hopefully this year.
Aye.
Oh, I guess so. I hope so. Okay, right.
Good stuff. Good
Michael,
stuff. Well, as I said,
tired Saturday?
nope. Quiz on Friday night was fine. Finished. Got a pizza up the road.
Oh, you only had half a bap, so.
Saturday got up. We had
What happened to the other half?
Aye, half your sandwich.
Why did you only have half?
I reckon if she just gave me one slice of bread but cut it in half.
So it was a hale sandwich you had, really,
No.
technically.
It's one slice of loaf cut in half.
But to you, it's a hale sandwich.
No, it's half a sandwich.
That's not because that's what
One
you got.
slice of loaf.
One slice of loaf, what do you mean? Folded?
Aye, in half. Cut in half.
That's not cut, it's folded.
It was cut in half.
Oh, so you, one bit of loaf, cut in half.
Fill it out and then put the other half on top.
So that's like quarter of a sandwich.
I technically, aye.
That's no.
Because a sandwich is
She's
2
like-
bits of loaf.
Aye.
You've had half.
no, you're right.
No, it was one slice of loaf.
Oh, I cut in half. Right, sorry. Aye. Right enough, sorry.
What happened to
When
the-
I did we wheel in the quiz on Friday.
Aye, so it's your hale sandwich. It's a sandwich then.
It's like
It's not worth
technically it's a hale sandwich
Aye,
because
it's what
it's
I'm
like
getting
at.
how long does it take to dig a half a
Filling it.
hole?
Aye, exactly.
How long for?
To dig some boy I knew where to dig a hole. How long was it take to dig half a hole? It's a question.
Well, depends. This not necessarily half an hour, is it?
No,
No,
she can't dig half a hole.
can't I dig half a hole?
Oh,
Still a
yeah,
hole.
yeah. That's semi.
Still a hole.
Still a hole.
You can't dig half a hole.
You can.
Can it? Still a hole.
Still a hole. No matter for you do.
A rune hole.
It's like how many holes is in a straw?
Aye. So
One.
technically it's 2, but as a name for him and 1.
Save that for another.
Aye, so Friday night quiz, finished, good crack, up the road. Saturday morning, we had a grandson. Laura was doing some hair, so we had a grandson. JG Ross, had a breakfast there. Then up the road, what did we do?
You sit in the booth.
Aye. Then,
Like a booth. Like
aye. Then I went for a walk with a dog. Pottered about the house. Then watched the rugby. No, Saturday, Elaine and Laura up to Thorny Bank and they got some afternoon tea thing for the two of them. So they came back to the house and had sandwiches, scones and stuff like that, the two of them.
after a baker.
That was Saturday morning.
And this was Saturday afternoon.
Aye.
Too far.
No?
Once you've been to baker or something, you can't go at another shop for more food.
Can I
In my
say-
opinion,
Was it Friday?
it needs to be 2 separate days. That.
Aye. So,
I didn't agree with that.
watched some of the rugby and then flicked over to watch the Fitba scores and we had a wee nap in the afternoon.
We together.
Me, Elaine and Laura in the living room, I fell asleep.
Hey.
The dog and I. So I fell asleep, so it was fine. Had an Indian Saturday night.
Did you hear? Who did you share?
We had garlic chicken for starter, and then we had Rogan Josh,
Oh, lovely.
pilau rice, garlic naan, and a pickle tray.
Aye.
Came with the poppadoms.
Aye, it's fine.
Just one or
Fit.
bobbing them?
3.
3.
Each.
No.
Can't half a poppadom, can you?
No.
It's impossible.
it's
Impossible.
You're
Nobody's ever split
Bit
a
in half.
popdom.
You go out in the car and or be a tiny wee bit
Million
off
bits.
in one hand.
Or 7.
Aye.
Yeah.
What's your favourite pickle tray?
Pickle tray.
It's got to be
Never
an
get-
onion.
The onion.
Reed onion.
Reed
Reed onion's
for
lovely,
me.
aye.
Then mango.
I could eat that reed
Probably the
onion all
mango
day.
chutney.
Mango's second for me.
The red onions, ace.
Why is it a pickle tray?
I was supposed to ask you that.
It's got
Is it? In
in
India, that's what they call it.
Oh, well, that's what we always order. Pickle tray with poppadom.
Ah.
So that was Saturday night. Watched some footballs. If I was playing Saturday night again, Man City. No, I was
Arsenal, Everton.
Arsenal, Everton. Watched that.
Chelsea and Newcastle and
That's
Man
right.
City and
That's right.
West Ham.
Watched Chelsea, Newcastle now. Sunday morning, Tina Lane into work. So I put on my phone in the car and put on the Formula One. So watched a bit of the Formula One when I was driving.
Oh no, that's a big no.
Oh, no.
That's dangerous.
Just every so often. Aye.
No.
That's fucking.
No.
That should be 6
dangerous,
points.
aye.
That's dangerous driving, that.
Mate, come on.
I can't.
Oh,
Oh,
it's not right.
can't hear.
I hear that.
That's a disgrace.
Rose is quiet. So
No excuse.
I watched the
that's
Grand Prix. Went Teen had in, and I was fucking dying for a shit. Got to
Whatever
everybody.
you amount of crap you do.
I didn't eat the afternoon tea.
No, you know.
I had a pie for aroma pies.
For living.
I think JG Ross was Friday. Come on and think of it.
Nah,
I think it is.
coming in
I
now,
think
Mike.
it was Friday. Aroma pies. You've tried them? Oscars.
No,
I think we were stricken with the
sure.
different variations of pies. Try to find a son to take away the Mackenzie's loss. So,
Aye, true, God.
alright, so dropped a lane off, bursting for a shit. So went to Greg's, got myself a sausage baguette and had a shit here. Then came home, watched a bit of the Grand Prix highlights, as in the Ted's.
Still a farce.
Ted's
Still
notebook.
think it's a farce. Or
There's a lot of cars in the starting, like
It's
the
a
McLaren
farce.
at the weekend.
like if I was at McLaren, it didn't even get a block.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to get sacked for that.
I know.
Eh?
And Alonso had actually stopped because his hands was just fucking sore because of the vibrations.
Vibration.
Aye. You hit to stop.
Aye.
It's just a caper, is it?
And then Mercer away with it by a mile.
Aye. Ferrari didn't bad. It was,
Aye,
it was a good pole, good position at the end. Kimmy won
Aye.
and Lewis third. Was first.
So why was the steering wheel?
They've just not
So
designed
it's
the car.
got a steering wheel now.
Aye, they've just not designed the car right, as of yet.
They say that there's the car's a wee bit higher up this season, I believe, right? So they're getting more porpoising and it's just shocking.
Because
like
of the
that.
speed they're going, it's like impossible to control the car
Is that
eventually.
acceptable to pull out a race because your vibration?
Supposedly he was in agony with his hands, like we.
See through you.
If you're in a go-kart, your arms are sore.
Hi.
Well,
I did. I quit though.
You've quite a go-kart
I was
before.
different. I was getting full of helmet of sick.
I've never seen a colour like grey like that.
In the middle of the track.
Just stopped in the middle of the track.
I'll be fucking, what's happening here? Never even look back, just straight off.
Never
Straight in the
smoked
toilet.
The
Fucking
colour.
White as a
I
ghost.
felt green.
you felt green.
The second we went in that place,
It was a bad
Kenny,
idea.
I was so
Smell of
hungover,
petrol.
it was unbelievable, and then all that fumes and heat.
Straight away.
Then we put on the boiler seat.
And you're like,
and
no.
I'm like, oh my god! I organised this. I'll hate it. I think I did about 3 laps. I was like, oh my god! I'm getting, just imagine you just fucking helmet just seemed sick on the visor. That's what was going to happen
Oh,
if
but
I
it
didn't
was so
stop.
funny.
That would be funny on the breakfast team.
Oh no! Nothing'll ever be
Nah, I'll never be that ever. And straight on in.
Ingrained in my mind forever.
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 You missed it.
I was still in my bed.
It was the greatest.
We were sitting in the corner, man, just looking, going,
What is he doing? The wifey went fucking schizo.
No, Ken, if you're going to be sick, you've got to run somewhere. You can't just sit here.
Go.
Spew out of yourself. Like a zombie.
Wait, Vinny. We goes, is he actually doing that?
And then he gets up, starts spewing the garden. The dog's eating sick, and the wife is going batshit crazy.
Oh, like he was getting mental.
And the folk with 90 was
Then he was
sitting in the corner,
Right
scared to move.
Scared to move.
Was the dog eating their breakfast in there or something?
Fucking just eating that clean
Like
out.
he started being sick in the middle. And I was looking at him. He's just sitting there.
When you
sick.
gonna get
I
to-
couldn't look at him no longer. So I turned around and all I could hear was sick hitting the flea again. It was, oh my god,
smell the
boy.
heat.
We were sitting, man, and then he started coughing and put his hand up to.
Aye,
I
aye.
thought, He's
He's sick.
He'd fresh orange juice.
Then his hand went up and he just...
Try to catch it. Try to catch sick is a bad idea.
Honestly, I have never laughed so much in my fucking life. The wifey went fucking mad, didn't
She
she?
went fucking.
She obviously lost the heat. The owner of the hotel lost the heat.
Janice, has somebody been
That's
sick?
right.
Actually,
Sick, that's all right. Lay in the dining room, though.
no, that's right. Lay in the dining room.
No, I'm sick in the dining room.
Aye.
What?
She comes storming through. She'd obviously lost her shit so much she forgot about the dog.
Aye.
That's big, massive Great Dane. It comes in, one of her Ankin, and that folk sitting in the corner, Nadine and kind of strangers. The dog just goes over and starts eating up the boy's plate.
Eats your boy sick.
Starts licking up his sick.
Are you bad?
Aye,
Yeah,
then I got it.
A fucking unbelievable.
What a noise!
Oh, that fuck. See you last night. You never got slept because of that fuckers.
Absolute disgrace! Get out!
Then Thompson comes one and he just found the place in the morning. Fucking
My
face.
I've got a picture on my phone. I found him under a tree.
Face yielded in dumps.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
Parker phoning up these wives because you couldn't get in, mate.
That's right, aye.
Fucking shambles all again.
Dog stag I was home by 6 o'clock.
That's right.
Absolutely
Lining
fucking-
his own second Gillian's, mate.
He was sick. Sick out of the fucking hell fucking toilet floor was covered in
Was swimming in it,
Oh
man.
my
He was just
God.
lying there in it.
Got to get a hand early doors.
I did. Sitting outside that bar. I just got a bit. It was a fine day for it, though. Was it? Someone's
I
outside.
was stopped at Corey Garton while doing
That's right.
fucking mink.
Think it, like, aye.
Oh,
So
anyway, sorry, mate.
I watched the Grand Prix. Then I did some sanding, some plastering in some tiling Saturday afternoon. Just
Oh,
I thought it was on Sunday.
I went to see the finished product.
Sunday. Aye, sorry. Getting mixed up with days. Aye, so Sunday.
Just tiles and a what?
Just for the worktop is.
Couple of tiles.
Long story short, we got a 2 metre bit of fucking worktop. Rain, it was wrong. So it was in the garage. So I thought, well, utilise that. So we put a 2 metre bit in, and we've made like a end bit for tiled for a washing basket and a hang on. So that bit's tiled and the back bit's kind of getting tiled. But it's just there's so much fucking pipes and shit like that. It's been a bastard to paint, and so that was Saturday.
Box 'em in.
That was Sunday.
Yeah,
Box them in.
pipes.
Pipe box, runa pipes, can.
No, we're wanting it industrial looking.
Industrial looking. You mean you can't be asked to box them off?
No, there's no sense in boxing them off. No, it's all right. Looks all right. It's just a utility, is it?
You
Pulleys,
just tell them, can you say there's no sense in boxing them off, but you were just complaining about,
It's a cunt to paint.
so it's either a cunt to paint or a snail, like.
does it come to paint?
So it would have made sense to box it off, and then it would have been easy to paint.
A bit lot more work to box them off.
Nah,
Aye.
couple of fucking 2-bench.
Stu bench 300.
No. Just need to get a sparky, come up, put a light in for me. Then Sunday night, I just threw in a couple of chicken fillets into the air fryer and had it in a bap with lettuce and mayonnaise.
Fine.
It's fine.
Chicken fillets. Just out and about.
That in a
No
bap.
chips.
No, onion rings
Onion rings.
in a bap.
Coleslaw.
Aye. Then I relaxed and watched the golf. Players Championship.
Isn't it really first about?
No.
I did watch it, but
Turned.
did not watch it till the end. For one.
Cameron Young.
Aye.
I thought, oh yeah,
Birdie lost 2 holes.
Is he back, is he?
Back.
Was he net live? No.
Didn't got to live, no, but
What
you're
am I
thinking-
thinking?
Cammy Smith. No, not Cammy Smith.
Boy, when I open.
You're thinking of him, Aussie boy.
Aussie
Aye,
boy.
aye,
with
yeah.
the mullet.
Cameron, you see,
Young.
Cameron Young.
American boy to the race in the Ryder Cup for them, man.
So that was the weekend. Just
Oh, aye. Cap.
That's his first big win. Like,
Aye.
emotionless.
Aye.
When it just went
Wouldn't it be longer, Masters?
next
Aye,
month.
next month.
next month.
Get a sweepy and go.
Mm-hmm. I like
Oh,
the
I could-
Masters. It's one of my favourite things to watch.
Yes.
Every bar.
I watch it
Aye.
all, like, aye.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Really good.
It's a work for him, is it?
No, don't. No, it's not work for him. It's just Aye.
So that was the weekend. Football wise, at the weekend, the Highland League, Tara got another win.
Great one.
Aye,
again.
yeah.
Away for him against Lossy.
Yep.
They had a good.
But they're not conceding goals either. That's the other big thing.
Clean sheets.
Clean sheets.
They drew the midweek and against
Banks of
Bankside
Dee.
him. So
I feel like picking up though, and like a beat 8-1.
8-1 by Brora.
Proven.
They're definitely improving. Keith though, another win
Keith
for
are on a fair
Keith.
run. Like
Doing a great job.
they've nobody big. They haven't
that
got.
right?
They haven't got for Martin to play low.
So they could shoot up a table.
They'll shoot right up the table. No breaking, no for Martin, no Brora left to play. One of the lads that plays for Keith works for us.
Okay.
I think about Highland League is saying they're not going to win a league, are they? So if they're kind of great, they're playing really well. Can't take it off him. Higher up a league you can finish, the better. But if it doesn't mean,
What do you mean?
They're building, aren't they? Looks like they're building something.
Well, you can if you have a good season, you can attract maybe a better caliber player, help you out a bit, get your squad bigger. It's just better. Just
it
better.
usually comes to doing the money, though, does it?
Just better being better than it.
Aye, absolutely. I do. It's just us. You need somebody else to play for or something. I can.
You'd probably say as far they are now is again as far. You'd expect the teams above him to be above him. So it's some performance so far.
Speaking a Highland League player, when I mention his name, but he's like, just end this season shite now. It's just like roll. There's nothing to play for.
I give it me now. If
See,
you're not in the
I
mix.
think you're supposed to do to spice it up. Maybe have playoff or something for.
Aye, I can't for you.
And I
mean,
can
but
for you could do-
Keith are winning games, so they're not.
I know.
So they're,
I'm absolutely that. I'm not talking none off of Keith for being absolutely fantastic.
Huntley, it's like, fuck.
Aye.
Now to play forward. They
Aye.
get relegated. Just a fucking shove in now.
But
They all
bottom-
same.
The bottom's going to be interesting because obviously Invergordon have applied to get into the Highland League.
Oh, have they?
So it will be a playoff.
Potentially a playoff in April against either
Looks
Rothes or Lossy. but it looks
Speaking
like
of
Rothes.
getting a Lowland League, some
No?
other league being set up and they're getting to be part of it.
Right.
East Coast.
I can. As
Involving
Highland
the
League
Dundee
player I
teams,
was
probably.
speaking to was telling me that they're not going to Lowland League. It's some other league they're going to enter.
Invergordon, they've got like 5 players for Ross County, have they?
Yeah,
Aye.
that's like it's going to be a county feeder club.
Aye.
So Rothes are in danger of disappearing.
Potentially, aye.
So, what league would they go into?
Juniors?
Aye, it would be
North
Are they
Juniors?
in with that Fort William?
They go into that North Galley, wouldn't they, with Fort William? No, would they?
They're
no,
going
they're
to.
they're going to be like some Banks of Dee, Hermes, and
You would think so, because there's an like Forest and all that playing there anyway.
Isle of Vale.
You go far up as
Vale.
Bishop Mill, don't you?
Elgin. Pretty sure Rothes would be in there.
Would they?
well, it's tight still. Ken Rothes 7 points, win the game in hand against. Lossy got a new management it's last week in hand, didn't they?
A couple of weeks ago, Charlesworth.
Charlesworth.
Charlesworth back, is he?
Charlesworth. But local 16th.
Jesus.
Sairing.
It's funny to see Vale go doing like. The Devon side to come up.
Vale's played a lot of games, 31 games. So they must only have 5 games to go.
Yeah.
That's right, aye.
Aye.
They started off not too bad. Did
Aye.
they? Just fucking
Fell alive there.
nosedived like.
No, there's not a lot of weeks left, actually, when you see a table now.
Aye. But you
There are
can
34 games. So Lossie's got 4 games left. Just
do, as you mentioned there, at this time of the season, teams can their negative go down and
it's just this mid area that's not. I can't fit you could do to spice it up like.
Nah, you can do just.
Yeah, American style playoffs for a league championship. So top 6. You could do top 6. The top 2 go into directly into semis, and then the other 4 play to get into semis, and then a final.
aye.
Didn't agree with that.
Neither do I.
No. Good stuff. So, Dunk, you was in Pittodrie at the weekend. New manager on board. Obviously, fits your opinions on the new manager. Is it just a... Obviously, why didn't you get him before, if they thought about him? Is it just a...
It's a panic appointment.
Oh,
Yes.
it's a panic appointment, aye.
For me, anyway.
Aye. But are you happy with the appointment? You happy with the fact there's a manager in new that canes the Scottish League and just fit Abdi's opinions on it?
I'm happy because that's why I waited for day one. But It's why it's came about. It was just gazumping folk, obviously, and because they say he was interviewed 9 weeks ago, didn't they? And then you obviously didn't want him, and now they want him. But I suppose they're entitled to go back, but it just seems like your man's just came in and went, fuck, we're in big trouble. Right, we need a manager now. And I think that a bit of flack it's been online and that or gone about is probably more to do with how it's come about rather than it being Robinson, Ken. But I thought his interview was fucking tremendous. In that short period of time, he'd obviously done his research and it was wrong at Aberdeen because for me he nailed everything to T in that interview. Everything I wanted to hear at a manager, basically.
Probably had to review that for his interview.
I would agree. But
Well, saying that, he's played him twice, so he kens Aberdeen inside out in terms of tactics and how to hurt him. So he kens what's wrong. He kens what needs fixed.
He's got eye of a tiger. That's what I like. He's like living, and he was hammering boys at the weekend, like just old class of life. Somebody wasn't getting to bar sharp enough. So the fit I saw on Saturday, like if you're not going to work, you're not going to play for him. Simple as that. But I think it's the best if Aberdeen could have got. That's what I honestly believe. And the only Aberdeen fan that thinks this should be getting better, man, I think they're deluded because we're 9th in the league for a reason. Because the club's in free fall. So I think we're maybe even lucky to get him. I know St Mirren ain't a good season, but with the last 5 years he's got a better record than Aberdeen manager, so I think it's a good appointment.
As much as in the league, St Mirren's not doing well, they'll still win a cup this season. And
I think it's a panic appointment. Is he the right man for Aberdeen? Again, not sure. You want to get him and
If you hit the pick, you're not like you sit in the fence shed. If you hit the pick, whether he's going to be good or bad, what would you say?
bad.
And you had a feeling that's what you were feeling.
Because he will be.
Because systemic problems at a club.
Aye, the club's a fucking shambles, so he's got to be bad. No matter how good he is, he's going to be bad.
It's a difficult environment
to
be
work in.
successful in, which it's proven to be, really.
So
he can't. Far as I've been, well, McInnes obviously got sacked. He never got much of a chance. Glass, Robson, Goodwin, Thielen, and now
Robinson.
Warnock.
Now, that was a joke. Now, you could argue Glass and Robson weren't the management material in terms of very inexperienced in that roles, which they were. So, but Thielen's an experienced manager and Goodwin's an experienced manager, and they found it difficult.
Aye.
So, I didn't see. Warnock found it difficult as well. Yeah, I think he come up with the wrong attitude anyway. But it'll be interesting to see how this boy gets on, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I think he will.
I listen to his interview, and you can't get carried away from interviews because it's easy to talk. But I like the things he said. Ken, you can get. He basically spoke how we would speak about football, saying you can speak about formations till the cows come home. It's all about the personnel you've got and playing to that
their strengths.
I've got no system. If I hate to play a 3-5-1 or whatever, 3-5-2, sorry, then I'll play it if that's fit. And he says, Ken, different formations only a matter of 2 yards sometimes.
That was the best thing I had.
2 yards for a back 5 to a back 3 again.
Yeah.
I like his. And he said was kind of my philosophy and what I would be like as a manager as well if I was a manager. So I do like what he said. So I think he's got a chance of being successful. And there was a marked difference. I watched the Hill game on Saturday. A marked difference to how they played off the bar. What I've been watching lately. I've watched a lot of Aberdeen stuff since I've had the hooky boxes because Aberdeen's like, it was on at 3 o'clock. Say it was a game I'll watch because it's good for a podcast to watch him and basically a local team in it. So you're right. He's got an interest in Aberdeen. So off the bar, I thought they were no bad on Saturday. Ken. They were running. Which is at least you expect. But compared to it I've been watching lately, Dunfermline especially, they weren't doing any running.
Because that's what they interviewed him saying, they run a lot, and he went, no. And then he put the boy straight away by saying, well, no, that's just the bare minimum. Like, so you might say they're running more, but
So is it the fact they've got a manager new and the players came, they've got a manager new and
I was that, but I don't mind the appointment. The appointment could have been made 2 months ago, Ken, and they wouldn't have been a mess they're in. So I think it's more to do with the fact about the whole fucking circus about how it's happened.
yeah.
Because Robinson could have been teed on.
Yeah.
As soon as Thielen was sacked. So
Yeah.
Fitzwater's
Yeah.
fucking about.
And he's even continuing because Tony Docherty blurts out on live, well, not blurts out, just says on live TV, I'm finished at Aberdeen. Then Aberdeen release a statement to say
He's gone.
he's gone.
Aye. So he was in for a week.
Aye, but I think it's like, I think it was 3 weeks or something, and then somebody's saying
was it 3 weeks?
somebody's texted me in the night saying 11's meant to have went in the back door at Cormac and snuck in and snuck away without a fucking word said about him either.
Aye.
Because nothing said about him either.
No,
Yeah.
okay, if it's
He's
happening
still
with
at
him,
club,
he's still.
it's a story.
Led to believe. Well,
I was-
he wasn't there on Saturday.
I was looking on the bench because can you see some faces on the
Aye.
bench? You're like, "Fuzz, that fucking egg." A lot of these boys had disappeared. Like,
Yeah.
so
the,
it
kid-
is.
the new boy was on the bench that got hired just a month ago. Him, it was at Wolves or whatever. And then obviously it was a boy Kerr and there was Robinson, but 11 wasn't there and Docherty wasn't there. It's just
It's a circus, really. Cormac is
If that
made
be a
an
penguin.
absolute cunt of
aye,
this.
and a bit penguin because he's clearly went over his head, didn't he?
He's fucking.
So how long's he get last? Is he next within the next few days?
It's near. You think Cormac's just made the decision?
I think so.
Because I can't fit he is like.
He's off. He's just a fucking charlatan. That cunt.
I think this whole debacle has showed you the absolute shambles behind the scenes.
Aye.
Fits going on in the football side of things in
Aye.
Aberdeen. It's difficult to argue against that now because
the threads are hard on
this
him.
has been a fucking disaster,
Aye.
a shambles. And now you're in with Kelly getting a win against Hearts.
Aye.
And Aberdeen, they had not that win on Saturday. There you are, definitely sucked into that
Aye.
second bottom.
Aberdeen need
fight
2
now.
wins.
Aye, at least.
Aye.
Because Kelly's got. I looked at Kelly's games. Their next 3 games. So there's 3 games against for the split. And I was thinking Kelly could get 6 points because I think they've got Dundee at home and Livy at home.
Aye.
So you think, fuck,
then they've got
if they can
Aberdeen.
beat Hearts at home,
And then Aberdeen.
and Aberdeen's got Rangers away. Ken, they're difficult games. Hibs at home and another away game. I can't mind what it's against, but I thought they'd be still going to get 3 points there. So
I think a boy will have them sorted by then.
aye, well,
It also shows that because I watched him religiously on Saturday for the stand, he now realises, like, and the fact that he's came out already and said he's looking in the free market at this stage of the season for centre backs.
Well, centre backs are allergic to football.
Aye.
How the fuck can they defend that?
Oh
goal?
my god.
and again, I thought it was quite a good goal. It was a good bar.
It's a good bar, and Boy Malloy did.
He got caught.
But I was standing at my bell. I think Malloy would get to be like Jack Milne and be 6'5" because he's a good player, but he's
Yeah.
about 5'11". He's not the biggest. Jack Milne, honestly.
I think it was a disastrous goal to get
Him
a
and Boy Morrison.
I mean, the Falkirk goal was like a disaster.
Oh, that's a
That's a present, Ken. Baines made an arse out of it.
Yeah.
But I've fucking spent a lot less podcast moaning about standard of centre halves nowadays. But it was a good bar. But you're looking for your centre half to win it.
To come and dominate. There's
Aye.
2 centre halves in
A
there.
great header and all. Like,
It was a half decent goal, to be fair.
I should be looking at him. He was watching him live. I was super impressed with that boy Barney
Just a
Stewart.
young boy, is he?
Aye.
Good band for Ethan Ross, young Ethan Ross for Inverary. Yeah.
Aye.
Good bar.
Is that about every lad, is it?
Was it at
One's at
Dodge?
Peter. We're
Ah,
both at
Dons.
Dons. So one's at Dons and one's at one's at Peterhead and one's at Falkirk.
Aye.
Just shows you.
So they lost that boy
They released him,
to
did they?
Falkirk.
Released him a
They
few
released
years
him.
ago.
Aye. Went down there on loan, did he, for the start?
Yep.
And look, Falkirk are
They come up.
top 6.
Aye. Says odd, is it?
It wasn't a great game.
No.
I never watched a good game at Dodry, really.
No.
Ken, no one of the fans are
Aye.
fucking. Nothing gets you off your seat,
Nah.
does it, Ken?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just steal. Off a steal.
It's just.
It's not good.
Nah, it's so unenjoyable.
Aye.
See, if the Dons beat Dunfermline, Leaving would still be in the job, would he?
Probably.
Probably.
Probably, aye.
Probably.
That was
That's a fair,
was a
fair
cut.
shout.
I
actually.
think that's probably the reason why they got rid of Leaving.
It wasn't just the
Neither
defeat. It was the manner.
Manner of the defeat,
manner
aye.
of
Manner
the
of the
defeat
defeat.
was fucking.
And I think Cormac said, that's enough.
I've got to get somebody.
See if
Aye.
they battered Dunfermline and Dunfermline scored a worldie.
Aye.
Well, it's just one of these things that happen in a cup game.
An away game.
But they got fucking pumped.
They got absolutely pummeled for 9
Aye.
minutes.
So the chat that was flying about was that the boy that was at a Celtic game was meant to be getting a job. That was Lutz's choice.
All right.
And
okay.
then he was overpowered by the board
Swartz.
to say, we're getting Robinson because we need somebody now. That was the chat.
But that's true. They needed somebody. But I think they needed somebody 9 weeks ago.
Aye.
Can I believe? I said to you last week, if you phone about, I can't come in.
All
All
right,
right,
so-
they were just slam down, score him off a list. He says you're needing a manager.
That boy's doing that job already, is he?
Yes, aye.
I think Robinson will have enough to get him out of it.
Hopefully it's not a rinse and repeat like Goodwin is it can get the next St Mirren manager.
But if there's, I didn't realise he'd coached or been involved with like good managers. I just thought he'd finished playing and then he jumped in at Motherwell. But obviously under Venables, Davy Moyes at Preston.
Aye.
I didn't realise Northern Michael. I didn't realise he'd coached under like a few other folk before he started at Motherwell.
I
just like what he said. He goes, "I said I couldn't play fit, but I played 500 games. Said I was too smart. Proved him wrong." Aye.
But this is talk. Alice, if he loses his next 2 games, he's
right under P.
He's right under P again. It's tough job.
At least he had the balls to take it because I didn't think, as we said last week, I didn't think Onby would take it with like 7-8 games to go with the players. That
well,
we've
that's
got.
just not his players either. So
he sees it as
Big
a
Gogic. Big Gogic will be in there next year on a 1-year deal.
I think you'll get a tune out of him yet. They'll be a lot harder to beat anyway.
They'll be running.
I think Gogic is an Aberdeen player though.
I'd take him.
He's a good St Mirren player, but it's different kettle of fish. He's not an Aberdeen player, that boy.
I hear what you're saying, but see, as I seen that, I'm fed up of hearing that because there's nothing to back it up to say Aberdeen's a higher level because they didn't finish at a higher level.
It's not a higher level.
What Robinson didn't think twice. He teed out Aberdeen job because Aberdeen are there should be
resources.
Aye,
And that's what he says. They didn't get a lot of yo-yoing, didn't they? He says they need to get something.
That's why, well, like I said this before, even in a bigger scale like a United, you might be a fantastic player, but you wear a United shirt and the fucking ways you do it, it's heavy.
Oh, the
Don
crowd,
shirt will
the
be the
Don's the
same.
same. It's a lot of...
I just think Gogic is good at St Mirren, but he made a step up to Aberdeen. I think I couldn't see him fitting in there at that. Like,
It'd be good to see if kind of markets he's got looking into. Robinson.
Cheap beans.
Aye, but Scotland,
Scottish.
Oh, has to be. Get rid of that foreign muck.
Aye.
Get some young lads for Dundee.
What was the last foreign player you bought in apart from
Jovski.
Ramadani.
There are probably only 2 in recent times that jumped
off to a certain extent.
Nah.
No.
Ramirez.
Well, he'll be a hero for saving the pen forever, won't he?
Ramirez. He was good.
Christian Ramirez.
Daddy.
Eugene.
Aye.
You come back 25 years.
Visconti.
Poppy biscuits.
Kiriakov.
Well, they were good players back then. Zank was sweating off.
He was at Bulgarian
And then
International.
Arsenal,
From Bulgaria was a good team.
Zoltan Vaga.
Aye.
Hungarian boy.
You go back way
Hans
back.
Gilhouse.
But you're going back 30 years, aren't you?
Aye.
He was a good player.
Gilhouse is a Dutch international.
Okay.
Much in that name.
Yeah, just it wouldn't
Mental,
happen.
isn't it? Mental.
Just shows you how far the levels have dropped in the SPL, is it?
Just.
Aye.
Yeah, money in it.
Aye. But Hearts obviously got beat by Hill at the weekend. It was a bit of a shock.
So I was sticky at away games,
And plastic
especially in the
pitch.
plastic pitches. Yeah, I'm never confident on
a team.
Away day in a plastic pitch.
Aye.
Could be Rangers drew with Livy,
Yeah.
and it scraped it. Just managed to rescue it. Well, should have fucking got a penalty in the end, but there's no point in reversing that now. But you can back that now.
I watched the last 3 Hearts games and they've got worse every game.
Nah, they're done now. They've run the race.
Aye.
They need Devlin and Shanklin back pronto.
Aye,
They've lost games and bounced back to 4 now.
well, if they didn't win the weekend,
Aye.
we could say.
Because we've always said that I think if one of the old firm goes in front of them,
A 4 is split.
a split.
I said they needed a lead going into the split
Split.
to have any chance in that. Celtic's been there and done it. They're going to win it. I can't.
Especially when the refs on their side.
Well, I think Martin Neal's been there and seen it and done it.
And I read about he's nearly lost a domestic game in that 2 stints yet.
He can't
Just getting it, because they're not playing great, they're just getting over the line.
His record's not great when it comes down to the final day of the season, though.
There you go,
A
eh?
lot of damage here. Helicopter Sunday.
I think it'll come down to that.
I think it'll go down to the last game.
I think it
I
will.
do. But I think they'll get across the line.
I think
You can't do well. You just can't do well.
And if it's worse about that, it's like more so because you're a Rangers man, because everybody's never. But they're just going to say it's the worst Celtic team in years and we still win the league, aren't they?
Yeah.
And that's a killer for me and the rest of the country.
The only reason it's close really is because
Nancy.
If he hadn't come and go, that's 15 points he lost in the league and lost a cup final.
I think even Wreck-It Rogers would have seen him through, I think.
Yeah.
Even if he'd got a couple of wins and a couple of draws, it'd be clear, Ken.
It's never a red card. Resident ref. Is that a red card for you?
It's beaten, innit? I'd see like
Oh,
there's
it's a
so
red-
much
it's a red
pressure
card.
on beating because it's Abdi says he's a Hun, so he's got to get his decisions. Or else
It's a red card.
I don't think it's a red card.
It's not a red
It's a
card.
penalty. It's not a red card.
It's not even a penalty.
No.
Penalty and red card.
He's got Maida tucks a hood to his arm and then spins him round, Ken.
He's never looked at the ball once. He's never looked at the ball once. He's facing the wrong way. He's got hooded defender, the attacker. The attacker can't get to the ball, and it's a clear goal scoring opportunity because as soon as he gets a touch on it, it's a shot on goal.
It's Maida though. He's 2 left feet, Ken.
I'm not caring for it.
I'm only-
He's facing the wrong way. The boys pulled him down, and he's got a clear shot at goal. It can't have been anything else but a penalty and a red card. Because as soon as he gets a penalty, it's a free
He
kick.
didn't get penalty though, did he?
No, but
VAR.
as soon as he does, he has to send him off because he hasn't
Aye.
meant a genuine
No,
attempt to play the ball.
I can't.
So
You're right.
for me,
You're
I just
definitely right, but
think it's a pen and a red card.
I just don't think it was a pen.
I
I think once he gives a pen, you've got to give him a red card.
thought it
Why
was a
is Chamberlain still on the pitch though?
pen. Oh, that can.
2 clear bookings.
Two clear
Bookings,
bookings
aye.
for me.
So
100%. Totally agree with you.
Second Dean was just blatant, was it?
it's every day of the week. It's a booking every day of the week.
100%.
So
That's Motherwell out of the race, though.
they were out of the race last week.
Last week.
They was never gonna get.
They
That's
weren't.
fairy tale stuff.
No, but
they were playing well, but they were never
play
gonna.
a part.
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, I thought it's still a hard team to beat. That was a good win.
They
for
might get a
Celtic.
good bit of money for that striker boy.
Being
The
aye.
his name, I can't
Last one he said.
that's when
Aye.
he's saying, boy, Justin Ann's good as well.
Aye. I haven't scored. He's a good player.
No, so
Mere
He's
gi-
top scorer, that boy, Motherwell boy.
Last one he said.
He's
Yeah.
fast, like
Mere gifts, goals.
gifts. Well, both
Oh, aye.
the Motherwell goal and then fucking the game straight
5
back
minutes
doing
left.
exactly the same thing. Playing out for back. Goal is what a waste of time.
Under-
Being is real against Aberdeen.
Under pressure, think they can think they're outfield players.
lump it.
Fucking get it.
Can I
together.
say, even the crowds are like, what
what
the
the
fuck? You get that feeling, do you?
Aye, you can it's coming.
What the fuck is this
Just
shit?
put your foot through it, take a pressure off.
Yeah, you watch
There's
it.
absolutely no benefit of trying playing fancy 5-yard football in there under that pressure. Get it to fucking Lindsay Park.
You're 1-0 up in Celtic away from home. Keep to basics.
Aye.
Just start lumping it. And even fucking short goal kicks on a percentage football. Fuck it.
Just hit everyone, man.
Aye.
Honestly.
Well, you mentioned
But
that.
a lot of folk would say Motherwell's got the further
Aye.
because they
They've been doing
have been
Aye.
doing
But no against Celtic or Rangers.
Aye.
away from home. You're 1-0 lead.
I know,
Ken.
just fucking percentage it. Honestly.
But Rangers scraped a win against St Mirren.
Aye, they were pretty poor, like
Oh, that's it.
Aye.
pretty poor.
The chances though.
Aye, they never
Aye.
look
They
like losing.
never looked like losing. They plenty of chances.
Aye.
Gone by the highlights anyway.
It just makes things very interesting now. Obviously,
That
If
was
it's
2 points. 2 points, 3 points.
There's 2 carbon copies of handbars, right? Gogic,
Mm-hmm.
and then the unit Dundee. 2 absolute, you could almost identical handbars. One's given, one's not.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to sort out the fucking handbar rule. Now, I
Aye,
didn't think it's a penalty. The Gogicine, I don't think that's a penalty. But I don't think Dundee is a penalty.
Aye.
The problem is, sometimes it's given, sometimes it's not.
Aye.
That's the problem. They've got to sort out a handbar rule because it's a fucking farce. The
That's
handbar rule is a farce.
That's football in a nutshell, though, is it? It's a majority of football is
It's reactive, is it?
it's your perspective on the game, and
Aye.
that's why we argue so much about the older
Yeah.
kids do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most frustrating thing about VAR is they're not even getting stuff right after looking at it for so long.
Aye.
They're still getting it wrong.
Still
Yeah.
arguing about it.
For me, at Dundee United, the Dundee pen was a pen because his hands out for his body, it's hot his hand. See if it lands at the boy's feet and he plays on, play on. But it doesn't. He stops the ball for getting to the boy. Penalty for me.
That's not a penalty shed. Come on.
This.
Come
Yeah,
on.
come on, Shed.
Was that Simon
Say
Murray?
the 90s.
See if you, I was.
He couldn't have done nothing about it.
Just
It
the
just
man if
hit
he-
him in the hand.
He's like jock
It
playing
just-
'cause he's like
When
defending.
we were playing, it was deliberate handbar. You had to deliberately handle the ball.
Nowadays, it's in an unnatural position, was
Aye,
it?
Which is a fucking joke.
Aye.
Because if
You've
it's
got
a
to-
natural position, it's down by your sides running. Is that a natural position? No. You're like that. But that's a lot for your body.
No, but also when
You're jumping for a heater.
But when you're
you gotta
jogging-
jump like a fucking Jamie Gill and keep your hands by your sides. You fucking get your elbows up.
Fucking
Cracky bastard. Kev,
Like a fish.
and
you're
jockeying.
fucking up there. You're
right.
protecting yourself, Kev, for heat clashes. Your arms are up and somebody blasts the ball and it hits you here. That's a penalty. Bollocks.
Aye.
It's got to be deliberate.
When you stop to change direction, your hands go like that,
Aye.
and that's when it hit his hand.
You're not trying to gain an advantage if you didn't deliberately do it. If it was an accident, it's just luck. Like you're saying, well, the ball didn't, he stopped the ball again through, which he did, but he didn't deliberately do it. He just got lucky.
No, but then
But-
the ruling isn't it deliberate, is it? It's just
It should be though.
I know it
that's
should
what
be.
that's what I'm saying. They hate to change the rules with
I know,
handball.
and I totally
it's a
agree
fucking
with you.
joke,
But,
like.
but he's handled it, and for me, with the rules of the game, that's a penalty because he can't enable.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Do you?
I would have gave that on a
There's
Sunday.
no way you deserve a free shot for 12 yards,
No.
one-on-one with the goalie, because of that.
Exactly.
Foul.
Nonsense.
It's
No,
a total.
it's nonsense.
It's like fucking giving life sentence to somebody stole Smarties for a shop.
Like-
Can the punishment way
Like
outdoes
a
the crime?
like VG.
The punishment
I know. I totally agree with you.
isn't it? Again, it's
The-
ridiculous.
The penalty ruling needs changed.
The handball. I think a good thing would be like on a handball, but it's an indirect free kick.
Unless you've stopped it gone over the line. A deliberate
Then it's a
handball
red,
and
then
all
it's a
that.
red card and a penalty. Aye.
You've denied a goal scoring opportunity.
Aye. I would take a penalty goal for it.
Aye.
If it was going in and you stuck out your hand to save it,
Aye.
I would give the goal and the red card. That was
Yeah.
stop on all that shit.
Out here running keepers. I'm on.
Hard to keep track of it.
Then you'd say, did you say I'm in a fool? You handled it. That argument.
Rebounds as well, eh?
Rebounds.
Use there. You save it. I'm in. Fights.
You mentioned Dundee Derby. It was entertaining. Like.
Every time it's just,
Dennis, I was right. I was so chuffed that boy scored his own goal.
aye.
Aye. For being a prick for his
aye.
tackle.
Aye.
Oh, that's right.
He was a nasty bastard.
He
that
is a
tackle.
nasty cunt, aye.
And he fucking started getting it, boy. About diving and shit like
Aye.
that. He's
Careful,
he's
mate.
lucky he wasn't fucking sent off.
You're right up in his face.
Oh,
when
aye.
he scores,
Yeah, I'd be right.
Simon
You
Murray.
jump on it, he do
the
it.
whole length of the pitch, Simon Murray. Get it right up.
How
inside.
much Dundee fans missed that goal?
Aye, well.
Okay.
You're in injury time, you're
Oh,
2-0 down. I'm
Against
leaving.
against your rivals.
I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Far 100 yards up the road.
Aye. Unless they heard the first goal and they run back. There must have been a few of them.
Aye.
Must have been I, but
That's how fucking Ibrox disaster happened.
Aye, that's right,
Abdi
yeah.
was
Coming
leaving,
back
then
in.
Rangers scored, and the A tried to get back in the
in, was
stadium. Pretty sure that's how it happened.
I think you're right, Master.
That was a fair game, though.
It was, aye, the sound was
To
good.
be 2-0 down, 5 minutes of injury time, and you're into the third minute, and you're still 2-0 down to get a point
Aye.
for there.
It's incredible.
Brilliant.
But if you're a good win,
Oh, yeah.
Physical.
He's knocking skulls in that dressing room,
Oh,
isn't
fucking hell.
he? He was fucking fuming.
gone schizo.
You shouldn't be conceding 2 goals. And
I mean, why is the boy diving in like he did
Aye.
to get away the free kick? He's in the middle of the park, 40 yards to goal.
Two of the shittest goals
Aye.
you've ever seen in your life.
Scrappy
aye.
bastards of goals.
Goodwin did.
Aye,
he was sums up our season.
Aye.
It was an absolute
sticking like a bomb, wasn't he?
He was like,
I was physical. You could
Aye.
tell it
Like he was going in there to go fucking mad.
somebody's never playing again.
Correct,
One of
aye.
them. One
Aye,
of them.
you're
You're
picking-
picking in
you're
somebody,
picking one,
you're
aren't you?
just not playing again.
Aye.
You're doing that fucking Fitz's name.
Aye.
Sitting there.
John Sitton.
You
cunt.
at my office. P45.
Aye.
Somebody's talking
Take your
about
dinner as well.
Aye.
Take your fucking mate and your dinner because you'll fucking need it.
Aye. What time I'm finished with you?
somebody doesn't care, but they're not playing it again this season.
Aye.
Was it a captain boy? It was a
Aye, it
captain.
was captains.
He's captain, is he?
I'm a big man's a captain and blah blah blah. He's fucking raging.
Aye. It's meant to be his mate or something.
Should fucking ken better.
There's obviously fixtures this weekend. Then it goes into an Arsenal break, does it?
Aye.
Aye.
Does it?
Aye.
Fuck's sakes.
So I see the Scotland squad was announced this week.
Aye. The goalie's a fucking problem, is it?
Aye.
Guns not playing. Fitzy fucking fourth choice at Forest. Third, I think he is, isn't he?
Sells is out just now, is he?
Bain, fucking after watching him on Saturday, I would trust him. And Kelly,
Aye.
international goalkeeper. Nah, I want Gordon. Gordon's injured, isn't he?
Gordon's injured. Aye. But
Aye. Well, you were missing Ben Doak, Hickey, Shankland and Gordon really for the... McGinn's back.
Aye.
He's in the squad.
Quick recovery.
But if you was Steve Clark and you wanted to see other potential players gone to America, would you mix it up?
I couldn't think of a fucking player at here.
No.
Nah, no one.
No
When
Harry
you said,
Mel.
think on it, well, he probably deserves a
He
call,
does.
but we're strong at left back.
Halkett,
Halkett.
He's centre half. He probably deserves a wee call up. Like
Ross Stewart, striker, Southampton, came back for injuries, seems to be...
Scoring goals.
4 goals.
He's only played for last 5 or 6. He's coming back, so I just thought maybe...
29. And again, I would now you fuck out here fucking Bavage in the squad with 20 goals. Because up front we're struggling now with Adams, Conway, Curtis, Dykes and Hurst.
Ollie Burke, Ollie McBurney.
Nah, fuck. Wouldn't have had gun.
If
He's useless.
If McBurney
He
says
scored. He scored how much this season? I think it's 12.
Nah. We've
No.
had him before.
he says he's a changed man. He's got...
I wouldn't have him.
No.
Curtis, he's Kelly, but he's loaned out for Rangers, isn't he?
Aye.
Curtis. It was a shock. Bit of a shock call up, like, but
Nesbitt didn't get a chance. Obviously, why you was playing.
Yeah.
he's just not enough.
He's good enough.
Clark.
Yeah, Clark player. You've got to do more than just stick a ball in it.
Aye. But they'll just pick players that are playing in Italy. It doesn't matter if it's team there, like
I know.
Lennon.
No, but Bowie's not picked.
Bowie's new, no.
Yet.
But I've been watching Bowie's kind of scores and that.
Lennon Miller's played
He's
about
been playing great.
2 games.
Is he?
Nah, he's been there and that, but not a lot.
Aye. So we'll see.
Friendlies, you're not worried about wins. You're just looking for probably play some of the boys that have been playing, give them a chance. You're not worried about results, really.
No.
Saying that, it's fine to get a win, isn't it?
Aye. But how many?
Some confidence going into the
pre warm ups? Aye. Do you think a lot of players will be pulling out this next week? Will maybe get injuries this weekend?
Nah, nothing. It's a World Cup.
Yeah, it's a World Cup.
World Cup year. Doesn't
If you're out, you're probably it's proper genuine. Like,
aye.
well, there's McGinn's half injured, but McTominay has been injured as well.
Aye.
He's in the squad.
Aye. I think they're both back. So.
Villa's missed McGinn.
Aye.
Their downturn is kind of coincided with him.
Tielemans and
He was playing on Sunday.
Was he playing? Aye, it's just back then.
First game back.
First game back. How about Clark? Is after the World Cup, his contract's running out.
Said he wants to bide.
Aye.
I think this'll be him.
You think?
I think so.
You've got to get in higher on this.
He's got us to 3 major tournaments, and I think if he's done really well, but I think a lot of the Scotland fans' complaints are we've got a pretty good team and we're still really negative. You might not Denmark game again. Just, in the end, you forget about the stuff that happened before. They were fucking pissing out of us for most of that game, and then obviously we turned up with the goods. Also, Greece, mate, at home. Fucking hell,
That was a
it's
bad
getting
match.
hammered, wasn't
Aye.
it? And then one thing we've been doing though is we went down or lost a goal, we've gone right back again. We seem to just come out our shell.
Aye.
So, hey, I wouldn't have criticised Clark, like, because
He's done great for us.
when I really came with the strikers, when I got strikers and goalkeepers are difficult
Centre halves. And
centre halves.
11
That
left,
kind of
11
defence
left
is-
backs.
Got a bit more when you see that. You've got Tierney, Robertson, McKenna. That came my suitors there, like. Patterson,
Is Patterson playing for Everton now? He's still on the
Henry,
bench.
Hanley.
Aye.
Hanley never lets us do it, can? Is he?
No. But club form doesn't matter, does it?
No. I think because, like, why Clark plays, he does protect his back four, Ken.
We slagged off Southgate for picking the same squad all the time.
Aye,
Is that
Can't argue, for Clark, we couldn't get that major tournament.
Yeah.
He's got us to 3.
Aye.
You forget that.
yeah, you can't slag Steve Clark for anything for me.
No.
like.
No. So we'll see how it goes.
Japan and Saturday, but following Saturday.
Aye, then-
You got 9? No.
No.
And then we're doing Ivory Coast. You got 9.
Aye. Tuesday. Monday.
Aye.
We're going to do it on the Monday. Or
Can't mind.
Was it Tuesday?
No,
game?
we're going to do the day of the game. And
Tuesday.
Aye, and then
Then
game
Hammond
and day
Wednesday.
after, aye.
Aye. English Premier League. Arsenal got the league wrapped up now.
No.
after the weekends?
Oh,
I think so.
It's finished. Yeah. It's all over now. 10. Is it? No, not 10 points. 9 points.
9 points.
9
but
points.
City's got a game in hand, so it'll be 6.
But City can't put a run of wins together.
No.
Nobody can. And Arsenal just keep on getting a goal, or
Yeah.
Pickford helped them out on Saturday, like. But
Aye.
Worst is he had some good saves in that
Aye.
game, and
Aye,
then
they
it
did.
I
just
was just taking the
Aye.
piss. But
one howler was just
it wasn't a howler either, was it? He
came out for
was
it.
one of them. He nearly got it, but it probably was a howler. And then this young kid.
What a player.
Fucking
Fuck off.
He is a fucking,
Nah.
what a talent. Why he goes by, boys. He's like,
Mark my words, you will not hear him in 4 years' time. Honestly.
You can't say that, but I do think it's a
His
lot of
English
hype.
English
a lot of
press.
hype.
Fucking
Don't
Usual hype.
But we'd be excited if he was Scottish. That's for sure.
But he's not.
he's 15-year-old and he's played in Arsenal's first team. How?
60.
Aye, but he played at
That sho-
15 in the
did he?
first
That
team.
shows
Aye.
you how much Fitbar's dropped off. And I'm not joking you. Because there's no way. So Pittman Parr then, if he's as good as he is, Rooney did the same for Everton.
Mhm.
That shows you the difference.
Well, look at the career he had. Rooney.
Look at the difference. Standard of Fitbar now. So we're getting all excited about a 16-year-old from the standard of Fitbar shite.
Yeah, but it's still relevant that you've got to
Shite-
be good enough to
Shite's
play at that
too-
level.
Shite's too far.
Aye, he's
That's
definitely
too
a
far.
shite. He's
Standard
definitely a
of Fitbar's no
shite.
shite.
He plays for Arsenal Football Club. He's playing at 16-year-old in the Premier League and scoring.
Bookmark it. 4 years' time, nothing.
aye. Another Foden.
Worse.
Aye.
Nice, better food.
Freuden. First he by
First
the
he
way.
been for the
First
last
he been
fucking 2 years.
3 year.
Me and Shed were right about
Of
him.
course we were right.
They'd one great season. First he been since.
First he been.
That's it. Last season, nowhere. This season, first he been.
Aye. I agree with you. And did I say he's going to be good? Come on. No.
Aye, you did.
It's not lies.
Well, the whole world was against me and Shed.
Aye.
Every time he scored a goal, it was a text.
Oh, it's brilliant.
But fuck, I had a net text this last 2 years.
No,
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing about Freuden. That's amazing, isn't it?
Well, Lukaku.
Or Lukaku.
His career must be yours, is it? Lukaku's.
Or fucking
He's keeping Bowie.
Is it? Is he?
He's the same. He's the same team as Bowie, is he? No, is Lukaku still at Napoli?
Aye.
No, is he?
I think he might not be.
I read
Bowie's
somewhere he
at
was keeping Bowie out.
Bowen's at Verona, team that's at bottom.
Oh,
of the
right.
league.
Well, it's not.
Aye.
But
Dowman, aye. He reminds me a bit like Ozil, how he plays.
fuck.
Ghosting by boys.
But fairly
Ghost by only beat one boy. Was one
Oh,
on
but I've watched loads of his stuff and he's been playing. It's like, first thing he does is just tick boys on. I'm saying that's what I like
he
about him.
played against?
Plenty boys.
For
Well, he's played in the Premier League, hasn't he?
how much times?
I bet it's what he does with the ball. I can see that he's a good player. So if it's your basis on saying he's shite, just because
I'm not saying he's shite. I'm just
clearly
saying
not shite.
He's overhyped. That's his usual overhyped crap again. Usual. He's scored.
So if it's a difference between somebody saying, "Oh, I've kennt about Wayne Rooney since he was 7," and JB Redknapp said, "I've kennt about this boy since he was 7," because other folk in the circles know that there's a talent coming through.
Aye.
So it was alright for Abdi to say that about Rooney.
Different
but we
levels,
can't
different
say that
levels.
about Boy Dowman.
Different levels. Different levels. I'm not caring for what you say. It's different levels from now to then. Huge. Huge difference. And Rooney was breaking through. Fin, we all agreed Prem was at his finest. I think, I'm not saying the boy's crap because he's obviously he's a professional football player in the top, one of the top leagues in the world. He's playing for the
best team in the league.
It's in the league. But the standard of that team and fit they're playing against nowadays compared to fit it was, it's fucking apples.
But
and
when you look
pears.
at other Premier League teams, there's no 16-year-olds playing for their first team because they're not good enough, obviously, or not getting a chance to. So they obviously, again, he's obviously doing something.
Is he, or is it just a token?
Well, I wouldn't say he's a token because Arsenal was needing.
Aye.
It was 0-0 and they brought him on and they felt like they needed a goal. So they brought. Arteta must trust him before he puts him on and up, and he's in it, gets the assist for the first, and then
But he's also a big lunatic, and they're going to be, he's a young loon, but he's a big lad for 16. You know what I mean? You look at him against the rest of the players. So you've still got to hear that build. The boys that normally break through are massive, aren't they? Like for their age.
Oh, well, like a Rooney was a fucking
a man,
tank.
16.
I do think they
15,
overhyped
16.
that second goal. I hated he was sidestepped the boy and he was clean through.
Aye.
He's got a pace, obviously.
Aye.
Abdi said his strength or something, but the boy was off balance and fell down. Didn't he fucking pushed him off a bar.
He made a good run.
Man of the match after playing 16 minutes.
Well, that's a
I
load
get
of
it.
shite.
That's capable
Like, you've
again.
got to be on for at least 60 minutes to be involved in man of the
Three
match, in
quarters
my
of the game,
opinion.
100%.
I agree with you.
Fucking 15, 16 minutes. That's a token again, isn't it?
I'm halfway dunk, halfway shed here. I think it's way too early for all the hype, but he definitely got potential.
He's got
You see
potential, and
I was 16-year-old to be playing the Premier League. Some going.
Oh, it's some going.
There's some going.
And the lad has obviously got potential, but like anything else nowadays, the hunger, the desire, and all that caper.
Well, I read the other day he's on 30 grand a week already.
Well,
and obviously he can't get it yet because of his age or whatever.
Yeah,
But that's what he's on.
He'll disappear come by the time he's 20.
It's probably an out of a shower or fuck all.
Aye.
It's weird rules in
Aye,
that. Because Jamal might
Aye, to disappear, mind.
He was
World Cup.
something
Aye.
past 8 o'clock or
Aye.
something. He had to tuck him off or something crazy. Like.
Mm.
There's all these pedo rules nowadays, isn't there?
But I just hate fucking seeing Arteta. He just kills me. I hate him. Like,
How do I get the hate for Arteta?
oh,
Like,
dear, I just.
I get hate for Arsenal, but no Arteta.
Aye, Arteta, honestly.
I hate Arsenal. There's something about. I
Aye.
just didn't find them exciting.
Martin
to watch.
Keown, that's enough to make me hate Arsenal.
Nah, I like
Buys
Keown.
pundit
I
on
like
fucking TV, radio.
it's maybe the fans. They are a bit. What's the word I'm looking for? They expect Arsenal fans.
See, there are saying, Mike. Aberdeen fans expect, don't they?
Just expect a
Abdi-
win.
Abdi's fans expect. I can only be one winner.
Aye.
At the end of the day,
Aye,
yeah.
it's so hard to win a league.
We
innit?
can all agree this is the worst Premier's ever been.
This year hasn't been great.
I think it's definitely getting worse every season.
Aye.
Well, look at the Champions League results last week. The teams.
Yeah, right.
I think it's like quite strong, like as in like there's good teams from top to bottom.
Aye,
So that's why you're getting a heap of teams through, which is ridiculous anyway.
Aye.
But none of them are like top echelon.
Aye.
the next level.
They're all struggling. Well, that's Chelsea getting hammered 3-0 a night again by PSG. Or is it 2-0?
Are they?
Aye. And Bodo got thrashed 5-0. Did they? They're out. But like I was one English. How much? One out of 8.
They got a draw, didn't they? And the rest lost. Was it?
Aye, Arsenal drew.
Arsenal
I was a
drew.
team one, wasn't it?
Newcastle drew now against Barca.
Aye, and the rest
Aye.
lost.
No, it was one team one, wasn't it? No. Palace, they drew, didn't they?
Oh,
Aye,
I was just talking about Champions
Champions
League.
League.
Aye, but out of all the English clubs,
Forest
Forest.
drew, did they?
Aye. So none of them won.
I think there's maybe one. Oh,
So,
no, why?
is it a Farmers League?
There's every chance that every English club could be out
Aye, a night.
this week.
This week,
Aye.
and their budget compared to the other rest of European leagues
Aye.
is astronomical.
Aye. So
But that boy-
not one of them would mark a quarterfinals of Europe.
Aye, it'd be funny.
And that's ultimate failure.
Really,
for-
only Arsenal you think have got a great chance of getting through.
Aye.
The rest,
City
like
got
City's got a
pummeled.
mountain to climb.
City got pumped by Man
Chelsea are out. False is that?
City.
Newcastle away to Barcelona with a draw. That's not happening.
Lose a fool.
City 3-0 down.
Loser. Well, Liverpool could still. But again, after watching them against
Spurs.
wow,
That was poor.
what is happening to them?
Yeah,
man?
mate.
Honestly,
Slot is it? I think
but he won a league last year.
Well, I mean, Klopp's team.
honeymoon.
Fair play to Carragher though as a pundit. He got tore into Liverpool. Fucking tore into them.
Deservedly so.
Aye.
Couldn't have
That's-
made dunk.
To me, right now, Spurs are the worst team in the league.
I think
and,
so.
and they've got half their teams out,
Aye.
and they couldn't have beat them at home.
If they're going ahead, Ken,
Aye,
you
well,
expect Spurs to fart a bit after
Aye.
Liverpool scoring,
Aye.
Ken.
Yeah.
But they're playing their best striker.
Aye, what-
Ekitike.
I was seeing it playing. That's
And this
weird.
playing shop is like right back, honestly.
if it's all that.
Surely Liverpool are good enough to put even Ramsey in at right back and just, hey,
He's their best
his
player.
best
by
player,
miles.
get him in centre
Yes,
midfield.
aye.
He's their best
Crazy.
player by miles.
Miles. Brilliant player.
Salah frozen out there.
Aye.
But then he's
Then
didn't
he
fuck
just
up.
didn't fuck
Justify a
No.
place, Ken.
There's nobody right back helping
You're
him.
only as good as your last game. He's been fucking mince this season.
Aye.
He's been
And
terrible.
Van Dijk's been mince this
Yeah.
season. He's due a dropping in, huh?
Aye.
Yes, I,
Yes.
I'm not fair to say. Ken, I think he's been one of the best defenders in the Premier League, but it looks like he's finished.
Just a bad season, is it?
Bad season for him, aye. But then, kind of, if a whole team's struggling, it brings Abdi doing, Ken. And sometimes you try to do things that you shouldn't be doing just to try and get things going, especially if you're one of the better players, which Van Dijk should be.
Changed too much this season with players coming in and out.
I guess.
No strikers,
A lot of changes.
Versus and
He's played Kirkes ahead of Robertson. I think that's been a mistake. I still think Robertson's a better player than Kirkes. They've had a right back most of the season. They've been playing their best player at right back.
Isaac injured.
Kite, or whatever his fucking name is, been their best player probably.
He's been a good signing.
So why is he sitting on the bench?
I've been quite. I hate to say it, but I quite like that lad.
Verts is now really kind. He's had some decent games lately, but still nay for a price tag. They just look half a shell of the team they were last year.
Kane's right, because like, he's fair, because he's not actually slagging them just because it's Liverpool. He's saying, like, you'd have won the league and then the following season be like, is it 20 points behind the top team? He says, that's just...
They're 5 points ahead of Man United.
I think they're on course to be the worst
defending
champions.
Even worse than Leicester.
Oh, maybe
no,
not.
Leicester
They
were
were
worst.
because they got...
I think Blackburn did great season after they won it either.
They're thereabouts, Mike.
It's like,
if you've got to mind the points totals on the massive this season compared to the season before.
It's not long ago I was sitting listening to pundits saying that Liverpool were 10 years ahead of Man United.
Just shows you what pundits can.
It's a ridiculous thing to say. They'll fit back and change so quickly.
quickly,
It's fucking. It only takes a season. One team goes up a bit, and another team goes down a bit. It's a massive difference.
Do you got Spurs turning the corner?
Nah.
No. They're in serious mire still.
Boys
They're just
interviews
lucky
us
they
get
were
so many favours funny by the media. See that awkward interview with the boy? Fucking hell.
They're still in deep shit.
They're in trouble because Forest. You wouldn't write off Forest betting a wee run egg either. You wouldn't write off fucking
West Ham. West Ham been good the last month or so. Month and a half. West Ham picking up results.
And Forest and West Ham think there's a glimmer of hope they can still made up. They're getting a fight.
1 for 3 now, innit? That's a 3, innit?
Aye,
it's up 1 and 3.
Well,
it's
Leeds,
crazy.
Leeds, maybe.
Leeds are sneaky.
They're pretty good at home, like, but
could be a case so if Forest go down and Spurs bide up, it's Ange just gotten Forest to doing this season, because obviously Ange's 10-year this season is kind of cost him, is it?
The third manager.
Aye.
Was it Ange's fault? Then?
No, for a
Good point.
Tottenham perspective.
For
For a Tottenham perspective, again, Ange has done them a favour by getting Forest.
Oh right,
relegated.
I see. Figure out. Sorry, apologies. Yeah.
I think Spurs will go down too. I still think there's enough here.
I think they could go down.
Aye.
100%. If it annoyed me when Richardson scored his cocky celebration, I don't know.
You're
doing a relegation. It's on your
body.
fucking tube. And it wasn't the winner. Can sit was doing that. Fucking.
Just get back to
you
half,
celebrate
will
like that if you're up at top of the league and you're flying and that's your 20th goal of the season. What a fucking.
I think they're
egg.
fucking celebrities.
He's one of the biggest pricks in football. Carlson.
He's a no.
He's never annoyed me before, but I did annoy me at celebration.
After Bruno.
One of the best all-time players in the Premier League.
Honestly. Yeah, what a player.
I'm not hearing that, but he's definitely had a good season this season.
Got good games this season.
One of the best players that's ever been in the Premier League.
Fucking hell.
Fucking telling
I'm
you.
not hearing that.
Fucking telling you.
He's not even in the top 10.
Ridiculous numbers he's turning out every week.
Every year.
Numbers? What do you mean by numbers?
Assists, goals.
His goal returns are
Anything
phenomenal.
Corners.
He's had a good season this season. They're getting a waff at it.
I think he's a player of the year this year.
Nah.
Regardless of Man United if they win
It's
now.
difficult to think a fast bet
Been a
been
better
better
player.
than him. Like,
Tell my player it's been better.
David Raya.
for Arsenal's goalie. No chance.
Declan Rice.
Yeah, it's not goalies.
Declan Rice.
It's like a
Saliba. Gabriel.
Fuck off.
Julian
Saka,
Timber.
eh? You'll be saying Saka next.
Saka. Nah, no Saka.
Rice is a hammer thrower, man.
Aye.
He's not a player of the year. Bruno pisses out him in terms of ability.
No.
Oh, I know.
Absolutely, 100%.
That's top scorer this year.
Who was the top scorer? I think I looked. Haaland still.
Haaland.
22 goals.
Aye, well,
And he's not scored in 10.
Gordon for fucking fuck knows full long.
He's been decent. This first half of the season, he was great.
Can't it's about a whole season, Mike. There.
Well, same with fucking Bruno. He's only been good since Carrick's been in.
Fuck off. Bruno's unbelievable.
Bruno's been good this season, man.
Aye.
Is he fucking?
dragging that team
Kuhn's
through.
been good. Cunha.
Aye.
Cunha.
It's a brilliant
Buemo.
goal. Absolutely brilliant goal.
That way hard pass.
But he's just...
I think that pass is overrated. That was an easy pass.
It was an easy pass, but the weight in the pass.
It was a good weight, but he's played far better passes than that.
Oh, I agree with that.
I think your defence kind of opened up a bit. I could have played that pass, never.
Aye.
I've seen you passing.
Casemiro and Ali.
Igor Thiago's had a good
He's saying a
Well,
renaissance.
that's a disgrace, that. Like, Farsi Ben.
It's like he's not been trying.
Yeah, it's like he's trying to get a new contract.
Kenny.
Aye,
Farsi
I
Ben.
can.
Farsi ass Ben.
Aye.
Ken?
Because that's what they thought they were signing.
Aye.
Well, the first season you got
Got that.
Then
Nothing for
he's-
3.
Nothing for 3. Last season, do I want to buy that next year?
Aye,
Maybe try a bit harder.
He's
That'd
trying
be
to
a
get his
big
next
mistake.
contract. Try to get more money for his next contract.
Aye, that's probably a good point. It's a fucking bollocks, that, like. Farsi Ben, like.
South American again.
Kind of suddenly looks like he's got legs and
Again,
he's
all
fucking
over the pitch.
dominating games.
8 goals. Unbelievable, that front post, by the way.
That was a great header.
He's a good defensively header, boys. As well.
He is.
He's
He's
a good,
there for first contact,
he's
isn't
a
he?
good header.
He's scored a few, has he?
Yeah.
With the heat, to be fair to him.
Aye.
Seshko off the bench. Another goal.
Another goal. He's becoming a bit of a soul scar, isn't it?
He's almost an OG, like, but still, he was on target, so you get him.
Yeah.
Good result, like. I'll give him a...
Man United should cash in Bruno end of the season because he's not getting on it younger.
It's a good shout,
Good
mate.
shout. The age he's at,
It's a
but
possibility United could finish second yet.
aye.
Aye.
Fit the 5 points ahead City, something like that.
Tell you if Euro looks good in a 4. I read up when he was playing in that 3 and Hen a Beast that he grew up at Lille just playing in the 4.
I looked all right.
It's totally different. Playing the 4 is playing the 3.
Villa didn't offer
Nah.
much, to be fair. They looked leggy.
were poor.
They looked leggy after midweek.
Aye, but they've been good for...
Oh, they have,
they've
to
been
be
good
fair.
for 3 months now, United. Since Carrick
Yeah.
Still, Carrick's not getting a job for next season, is he?
No.
Emery,
No.
you've still gone with
Still
Luis
think
Enrique.
Luis Enrique.
Aye.
That's what I think.
So if happens next season,
I think that's a big mistake.
Ahan goes to tits again because
It's a big mistake.
another
if they
big
get
manager
Carrick.
in.
That gets Carrick.
Again, but for the UD. For the UD. So you get to Carrick and Carrick makes a cunt out of the first 8 games.
The club's for it.
Should never fucking give
No.
Carrick again.
Everybody's
Never
saying that's an
No,
idiot. Because Abdi should be saying he gets a chance.
But there's a lot of big difference between coming in as an interim manager.
Like Ole did in the one of them games.
Aye, like Ole, like Robson did. There's no pressure on you. All you are
Abdi's pal
concentrated on is this 12 or
14
whatever
games.
games to the end of the season. You're not thinking about
But building.
fit your D in for next year. And
Yeah,
fit-
but he shouldn't have fought a bit. He's
No.
got him playing.
He
He's
has.
got ruined pegs and ruined holes.
Yes.
He's got him playing a simple way and just fucking...
Yeah.
Abdi
But-
seems
but-
to be on board with him.
but I-
So how should that change just because he signs a contract?
But it will. Can it will happen because
Just I hate it though.
no, but it will.
He
And
deserves
then-
a chance.
And then he'll be
Definitely.
then he'll be into Europe. He really hasn't been tested, is he?
Of course, they are tested
no.
every game.
I
in the
agree
Premier
with
League.
Shady. He's not been tested this season. The quality of the season has been, as you mentioned, poor.
I
think
don't
he's been
think-
Ah,
wrong
but
in
if it was happening before he came.
No, I can.
That
but-
just shows you how poor Amarim was.
But he hasn't. He hasn't.
Amarin's.
He's only been. His focus is only on
Saturday.
Saturday. That's all he's got to worry about.
But that's fit. That's every manager tells you. That's what they're doing.
I can, but it's not because
Fit about a game
So,
couple of
like,
weeks down the
here-
line. No, I'm just thinking about next year.
aye,
They say that at a time.
But here's Emery, right? So he's funds he
Thursday.
play Thursday night. So he travelled on a Friday, and then he's got Saturday maybe to train and defeat. He wants to so he's only got 1 day technically to focus on Man United.
Aye.
Carrick's
Man
got
United's
6.
in fucking 6 or 7 to focus on Villa.
They've
so-
actually had 10 for that game because they never had
They
anything.
never had a game a week before.
Nah, I suppose.
Again, so there's a lot of factors to come into it.
I think they can game it.
They have to game it, shit.
They want to game it.
They have to.
Do you think they'll stand by it and they win it?
I don't think
Do
they
you think they'll like the
They
Ole
get
thing?
Luis Enrique and he comes in, makes a cock with it, and Abdi goes, "Well, you've eventually found a decent manager and you sacked him."
Yeah, but
Well,
then
they sacked him,
They
but
sacked
you
him,
didn't
yeah.
give him a job.
but then you gave him a job and 8 weeks in he's made a cunt of it. Oh, fuck.
But that's-
Kent shouldn't have fucking given him a
That's
job.
better. That's a better mistake to make
No, it's not.
if you give it. I mean,
A mistake's a mistake. It's no better or worse mistake. It's a mistake.
it's not strictly true.
Well, I
We-
can't
we
figure
could-
what I say. But for me, I love what Carrick's done and he's got him playing. But he's nae got to be the
Are you
full-time
saying
manager.
they when I get a job, or you do want him to get a job, or both?
Both.
Aye.
I want Carrick to get the job after this next manager's been in. If
So
so he's winter one, didn't mere managerial stuff.
See, what next
Spurs
boy
or
to come in, he mucks an arse with it, get Carrick back.
No. Next boy comes in, he's there for 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons, winning nothing, clean in. Decides to retire. Carrick picks up a mantle for he's just left off, and then dominates for the next 10, 15.
Then you walking up. And,
Yeah, again. But that's what you want to have. And I think Carrick still. I'd like to see folk earn their stripes a bit more. And football in general, I think.
I think he ends up
Yeah,
with
better
Spurs
place
job.
to earn your stripes than any of the biggest clubs in the world.
Aye, but give him another job again somewhere else.
Aye.
Then come back.
Spurs next season.
I think he ends up at Spurs, I think.
Maybe.
for the championship.
Aye.
But Ken, all these bumming on about Man United, Joe. Did he really at Middlesbrough?
Well, you can only, if you can, Middlesbrough, you can only piss with
I was thinking about this the other day. I just think some boys are suited to the top level. Can Abby goes earn your stripes? And I just think sometimes you're just good at working with top players.
Yeah.
He's did a good job. Hey, whole place looks happy. All the players look happy. They're playing well. They're winning games. They're doing probably as good as they've been since Fergie left.
Aye.
Give the boy a chance.
Same with Solskjaer. Solskjaer did the same.
Nah,
Lifted the place.
He was never a manager.
Finole was at the wheel.
He's too nice. Ollie. He's too pally with players. I didn't get that impression with Carrick.
You got his job.
He's a better manager than he was a player, that's for sure.
When he can do this,
He was overrated as a player.
Fuck off.
Fuck him.
What a player.
100% overrated.
Great player.
Great player.
Sideways
One of
Carrick.
my
Great.
favourite players. Aye, honestly.
That's nostalgia playing tricks for you. I don't mind you fucking 20 years
Watching
ago.
lyrical about Carrick.
Nah, never.
No, I like Carrick as a player.
See, Chelsea got fined this week, did they?
Fucking cheating
They're
bastard.
my
See him,
wanker-
him
they're-
and Man City.
They're my wankers of the week.
Are they?
Chelsea.
Well, we'll move on to Wanker of the week.
Aye.
So, you want to play the music?
No, not really.
Well, fucking
So basically, mafia-styled, underhand payments to like sign like a Hazard, Eto'o, William, and fucking David Luiz. They're saying the current fucking they were lenient because the current folk that run a club dobbed themselves in, and it wasn't them, it was Abramovich. So they're being lenient, but then the current fucking team are benefiting from all this, and they got their squad is worth 1.5 billion, and they got fined 10 million pounds. That's like fining me a pound,
Aye.
isn't it? For doing something wrong.
Let's do the math.
In that time they were cheating. They've won 2 Premier Leagues, 2 FA Cups, 1 League Cup, 1 Champions Leagues, and 2 Europa Leagues. And Everton and Forest both got docked points
Aye.
for not even cheating, just for, well, I suppose it is that's FFP. They overspent, Ken.
Aye.
And they didn't bring enough money in to bring it down. So they got docked points. This was blatant
Cheating.
fucking mafia style, try to get away with non-pay.
underhanded payments.
Underhanded payments. And they get a year's suspended transfer ban and a £10 million fine.
Ken.
The bees will blow my kiss.
We're all club champions, aren't they? FIFA, corrupt as fuck.
Oh, aye.
They should have been relegated for that, in my opinion. Relegated.
The game stinks.
But then
36 payments are over 47 million over 8 years. That's 8 years of cheating.
Ken.
And they get a fucking slapped wrist.
That's why nothing will happen to City.
Correct.
Nothing.
So why did they dock points for Everton and fucking
Because they can't.
Forest?
Because they can't. Because they're not fucking worried a shite. If ever get relegated,
In the Champions
or
League.
Forest get relegated, they're not first. They're first if Chelsea disappear.
It's a fucking farce.
It's a fucking joke.
It is, this whole thing is a farce. That's why they're my wankers of the week. It's not Chelsea. It's father, the governing body, was
Decided
tasked with finding him or fucking.
I thought he was what picked Chelsea for their huddles.
Well, could have had that, and I've got this plus this huddle shite. The ref's getting stick. But a ref stands in the centre circle
All
with
the
a
time.
football.
All the
That's
time.
his job. So he's basically shed. I'm not fucking moving. Okay? That's basically what he's doing. So
Should've-
did a huddle ruin him? Kev, I'd have done. I'd have
booked him off.
ruining a circle with the
Booked
yellow
him off.
cards. I start with a booking.
Aye.
Disrespecting a referee. That's a bookable offence, isn't
Aye,
it?
it is.
It's like throwing a bar down.
Aye,
It's the same idea. I would have booked every one of them.
Cole Palmer
We
put his
wouldn't have
arms
done
in
it
him.
again.
No, I would have sent him off.
And
Palmer.
the S manager, he's getting a sack on him.
Well, he's
What
my
the
one.
fuck?
His fucking,
He's a fodder.
his fucking spiel about it after, Ken.
He's my wanker of the week.
I can't go
What
his
a waste
part.
of time.
Cunt. We did concede 5 goals from a XG less than 1. It just...
He's
What a load of
he's a
nonsense.
David
Jam,
Brett.
Jam, you should fucking manager.
he
He's
is.
played that, isn't he?
Aye, he's off the
Just-
fucking iPad, isn't he?
Yes, man. Sums up. I think it's fucking wrong with modern day football, cunt.
And I actually think he's even acting up to it. Because you'll be reading that Abdi thinks he's this fucking laptop manager and he just speaks so much shite.
He's a fucking...
He's not going to last.
he's
unbearable.
He
got
will last. 'Cause
another
he's
couple of
a,
it.
he's a yes man.
Nah.
He's a pleb. He's
He's not getting results.
fucking...
He started off alright, but he's getting... The players have found him out. He's fucking
The players that came for the fuck they're doing. Honestly, you watch
Chelsea are a fucking shambles, eh?
fucking unreal.
for a squad worth $1.5 billion quid.
Should be a lot better for their art at the moment. Like,
They're a fucking disgrace with a club, Chelsea. Yeah, there's youth signings and all. They got about 150 fucking
loan boys.
boys who've snapped up.
Signing boys an 8-year contract.
contracts.
It's
It's
just-
there should be squad limits.
American owner.
Aye.
Americans can nothing about football.
Aye, nothing.
Nothing.
Aye.
You can tell that boy Bull. He's not got that fucking clue. He thinks you need a roster of fucking
does,
50
aye.
players, Ken. He thinks it's a different team that attacks than defence, Ken.
Aye.
why can we not put on the defence?
And then he says, "Fit rules can we break so we can get 50 players?"
Oh, this probably just against his Bracken rules.
Well, no, he dobbed them. He dobbed them. He
Selling.
dobbed the club in. That's
fucking
stupid enough. You didn't dob
You didn't
yourself.
crack.
Keep
Ken,
going.
if
Keep
you've
going.
done something wrong, you keep quiet and hope you don't get
If
found
I-
out.
Hope you get found out and
That
keep
shit
going.
you're endorsed
Oh,
it,
did
yeah.
you? Fuck.
You must have kept they're going to get found out. Though. Before you dob yourself, you get it's coming.
Aye. He's got wind that somebody's climbed down on
Aye.
and thought,
Or he's been blackmailed.
aye,
Somebody's blackmailed.
Infantino.
I'm want to just dope myself in. Just take heat off a bit.
Aye. You wouldn't do it if you murdered somebody, would you?
Depends.
Yeah.
That could be the
Worth
difference
trying to get
between,
away with it.
between life or getting parole.
True. Doug, that's yours.
I'm not going to go into great detail, but it's Raducanu. Just, again, just quitting.
Neither you know was right about.
Just every time. And then he just fueled it by sending him out this morning. I'd already read it. She's just a fucking loser.
Aye.
Nae wheels. His name is Nae Wheels.
That's what I mean.
Again?
What?
It's
I
sports stars,
watched
Nae Wheels.
Djokovic last weekend get beat by the boy Draper. Gone to the fucking well, God knows how many times at his age. And she's like, "Oh, I'm nae wheel."
How many times a year can you be nae wheel? I'm nae wheel once a year at maximum, and even then I'd be able to play tennis. Ken?
Aye, 100%.
She's a fucking. No, she just.
You can play tennis nae wheel.
Aye. And just get beat. She gets beat 6-1, 6-1 anyway.
Then you fucking slay her again. But right enough. Aye, she's getting thrashed anyway.
She's terrible. I called it for this scene.
Aye.
It's Kent.
Where's the desire?
it's nae desire.
She's
Because
got none.
She's made her money.
Aye.
She's nae inspiration, is she?
Nah.
Ken? She would have been a unbelievable run she had at US, but since then,
It was a fluke, though, was it?
if I saw a little quines coming up playing
Aye.
tennis in Britain,
Oh, they're looking up
looking up the
Oh, wouldn't
her.
it be her?
Oh,
look,
nae
she's
wheel.
Is it him on the TV? No, she's nae wheel.
She's nae wheel again.
Oh.
She need to pull a Wimbledon or something.
Aye.
I say a wrist or something.
we-
And
Andy Murray.
she fucked Andy Murray.
That's
Did
right.
she?
Aye.
Did
'Cause she was-
Andy Murray pull you in her?
That's where we watch his nail wheel. bit of morning sickness.
My wanker of the week is Jack Stephen for Keith.
Jack Stephen for Keith.
He was at a
Jack
quiz.
then.
He was at a quiz on Friday,
Oh, aye, okay.
and I can't say this, but he was caught sharing mozzarella sticks with my wife.
In the kebab shop.
So what you know? What you know, wanker then?
Aye.
Because it's
Every
only
week.
measle out of share we are. No, they were in a pizza shop. They went to show you, so I got Jack.
You're lucky, Chelsea, come a cunt, because you were very close to wanker of the week with me, you cunt.
How?
Picking Aberdeen, the ACA.
Aye.
That's another fucking ridiculous pick.
New manager syndrome. New manager bounce. Aye.
Unbelievable.
Is that?
Aye.
I mean, you basically will just taka, scrumple it up, and throw it in the bin.
Did you win?
Aye.
You top.
No. I'm in the top half, though.
That's good.
Bare minimum's got to be in the top half.
So you've
Fuck
just,
Pixie Aberdeen. They ain't win a game.
No, listen,
in a
listen.
fucking year.
So you may as
Wait a
well,
minute.
you may as well just tuck your aka and scrumple it up like that and throw it away.
Okay. Aye.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Aye.
I
You know, saying the same about that, no? You know, again,
But
I'm top.
Oh, aye.
Can I say that?
Aye,
Can I say that? Can I say that? Crumple up the aka and throw it
You
away.
wouldn't have picked Aberdeen.
What the fuck?
That's why you're top.
Correct! For full long of that again.
look at the gal.
It's no luck.
Won it last year. I miss you.
Didn't time I'll be up,
Nah, it's nail
Pure
luck.
luck.
Never
I've been first. No, I've been second 2 years in a row.
It's nail luck.
It's no luck, and I'll be second probably this year
Always a
again.
bridesmaid, never the bride.
But still,
Aye.
Oh, you want to be second this year.
Because every year I just
might
want to
be
finish
first.
above Mass.
I might
Yeah.
be first.
You want to be first.
I've been runner-up twice. It's my turn.
You're too far off it.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only fucking 5 points ahead of you.
it's too
That's
far.
only a couple of weeks.
That's too far.
Right.
Even Aberdeen fans would tell you, Mike, what are you picking Aberdeen for?
When I seen I was on, I was like, that's just a waste
That's
of
fuck-
that's
That was a
waste of-
dartboard pick.
That was a waste of. Oh, I should have picked a dartboard pick. That's
Just
I've
for
saved
me, is it?
you. Do you need to get it wrong again this week?
Aye, half 12 kick off.
Fucking hell.
Aye, fucking hell.
I've lost about 8 in a row now.
Yeah.
I'm 2 in a row. I'm on a slide.
I was like, it kind of came through, and Aberdeen. I'm like, Aberdeen? Oh my God.
See, if you should have done.
I looked, Mike!
You shouldn't have put his line on.
How many folk won this week on away?
5.
5 out of 12.
Aye. 14.
14.
yeah.
Aye.
But it's, Ken, you look at a team and you can see reasoning
there no
behind up these teams, but some picks you kind of see only reason why.
Aberdeen were winning.
See,
Against Fa.
Falkirk.
but fun was the last time they
When's
won?
the last time we won a game?
Doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
Doesn't it?
You look at form. You're picking a horse. You don't say, oh, he's finished last in that last 9 races. I'm going to pick him. You don't do that, do you?
You manager.
A new jockey, so? He's still a slow horse.
Still got 3 legs and fucking knees for fuck all. Honestly.
I was being upset. No, but
But when
Aberdeen.
are you looking for upsets?
What, the one-
Well, look at us.
It's like a fucking change rooms.
If you're not talking a serious, Mike, it's a waste of fucking time.
If I was talking at CD, I would pick bankers every week.
That's what we're looking
That's
for.
what we're needing.
We want bankers. We want winners.
Nobody's picking bankers.
I try and pick a bunker.
Nobody's out for themselves.
There's too much of that.
Aye.
I'm not. I was top of the league. I thought I'd picked a bunker. Spartan. Was it Spartans this week or further here this week?
East Kilbride.
Kelly Hearts.
East Kilbride.
East Kilbride, top of the league. Won the last
Kelly
5
Hearts are
games.
bottom.
Playing Stranraer. Hannah won a game and fuck knows full long.
Aye. But there's reasoning there, Ken.
Bunker.
And they lost.
Aye.
Aye, but there's Ken, you can
Aberdeen
see
drew.
one. I would have picked East Kilbride.
Ken,
Ken,
if Marshall
heaps of
says-
boys would have picked.
if East
Nobody else would have picked Aberdeen. Maybe Slippers. But even he would have picked
Ain't
Aberdeen.
even. He's daft as that.
Well,
I've been his real back there.
the two wankers were.
Abdi can pick favor the want.
He doesn't. He did. Hey, weekend. You know he doesn't mean that. He doesn't mean that.
But that does not mean I cannot criticize.
He's picked Wigan this weekend.
Your pick is better be a fucking odds on this week, Mike.
Yeah, why name it like Parker? Pick a 2 to 9. They get thrashed 4-0. At least they were favourites.
Was that free pick Leicester?
He picked like a fucking 1 to 8, and they could beat 5-0 or something a week.
Shows you.
Aye.
4 minute window.
Aye, but you came why you picked him, didn't you? Because good chance they're going to win.
Well,
A good chance Aberdeen was going to win.
A good chance.
Never.
You pick Aberdeen, there's a good chance they could get beat or draw.
I'm picking him again this weekend.
Father playing it. No, they're
Rangers.
Rangers away. But it's now 3 o'clock kickoff.
Phew.
Right,
Just got him, mate.
it's going to well. Mug of truth.
Is it acceptable to give your mate a row for his alcohol?
Is it acceptable when you listen to somebody?
See?
Bug of truth this week.
Oh, I've got to start with this. Got to. This is fucking unbelievable. Never seen this in my life. Never probably will see it again in my life.
Tell a story.
So, well, rocks up at the Mart Saturday morning. Was you first in the queue?
Aye.
First in the queue, Massey. And about, I think your bop was pretty normal this week, was it? It was
Sausage bop.
It wasn't like a black pudding in fucking April or whatever.
No, it was just a sausage bop with mayo.
Mayo.
Mayo, aye. Lovely.
You never had mayo.
mayo.
on that.
Mayo.
A sausage
And
bar.
a sausage.
See, you said it was normal?
I thought it was.
He was saying, Abdi said, fucking hell, that's normal.
Oh, but I didn't realise it was mayo.
It's a
Never.
mayo.
Never noticed it.
Is that the mug of truth?
No,
no,
it's
no,
fucking
that's lovely.
fully. Is it?
Never had a sausage bop with
No,
mayo.
I've had
No.
bacon with mayo.
It's lovely.
No.
Honestly.
No.
Try it. Try it. It's really nice.
It's nah.
It is. Stay out all the time when I was fucking working at Murray's.
No.
Aye.
Nobody's in that.
Honestly.
How'd you get the idea for it?
And again.
Cook some sausages, seen mayo, put it in.
Didn't I tam sauce? I'll try mayo.
Mayo.
Oh, that's good. I'll hear it again.
Is it?
Aye, it is
I
lovely.
mean, I've got some strange concoctions myself, so I'll try it.
I'll
I'll
try it now.
try.
but this is near the story.
Okay.
Just get worse. So he gets his bop. Oh, I'll have a yum yum cream filled yum yum magic. There's only 2 of them left. I'm having that. So it's fine. I comes through. I says, oh, fine. It's a yum yum left. That's fine. I'll have the yum yum with my sausage and bacon bop with tomato sauce, cup of tea, and I'll have my yum yum as well. Because I was Massey, and then I was Davey, then Katie, and I can't Katie when I talk it, and Davey didn't talk it. So I was like, yes, I'm in. Got my yum yum because I was eating. So Webster was last. So all I sits down, Webster comes across, plonks it down. Look what I've got. I've got a caramel yum yum with caramel cream. I was like, I never seen that. I never seen that.
I can't be what to say here.
I know she's got mare here. Steam milk mare. He picks up his yum yum. Can I swap us for a carameline, please? I sitting down at seat, Tandy's bopping things. I think you licked a bit the cream out, did you?
No. Never touched it. Never touched the
Oh,
yum.
this cunt.
Was on that plate.
Oh, this cunt.
Aye. So he's a normal yum yum with cream. Seen Webster with his caramel yum yum with cream. He then goes back with his yum yum to swap it out for the carameline.
Oh, you can't be doing that.
Can't be doing that.
How did-
Is that acceptable?
No
They
way.
weren't on display. They weren't on display. So when Gary got it, he fancied a yum yum. What if you go, I've got Runa Baker in a tray, and she produced the in with the fucking caramel on top. I always say, I love that thing, skin. And he started doing, I'm like, fuck you guy, I've never seen that. So I
he
just
goes
went,
up with his
if you got any more, I just went up, if you got any more, aye, can I swap it?
Did you say aye?
Aye, yeah, well, she goes, I'll have up for my, I'll have the and you've given me back. I says, and I touched it. All I did was touch the plate again.
That's next.
She goes, I'll have it for my tea.
Aye.
That is fucking
That's acceptable, isn't it?
You've done the job, haven't you?
way beyond the pale. That.
Aye.
I think you've made your choice.
Aye.
He took it out, he sat down with it, he
Aye.
sat on his plate in front of him,
Our hands in motion. You've sat there.
and then he's picked it up and just walked back and swapped it out.
Nah.
How's that even legal? It's going to be
I
some
didn't
sort
just demand, I just asked.
Was your fronted
Is
shed?
that alright
I
if
was,
I
I
can
was
swap it?
pretty
If
embarrassed.
it was you turned around and said, no, you can't do that.
Aye.
You
What
can
did you
use-
then?
Buy another.
We wouldn't have gone back to Martha again.
It would have fell out with Wifey, then fell out with Webster probably. Aye. Honestly, I thought it was way
I would have went, Trump in her.
A pure black front.
Aye, way out of line.
If you dare give me what I want, I'm not coming back.
Fancy piece would be alright, kind of. You can go back up, but like if it was like a bowl of soup and somebody else had like,
You can't just.
But I
can't
couldn't
go
have
back.
taken my sausage
You can't go back.
back with the mayo on it. I
No.
couldn't have done that. But that's yum yum. And I touched it. All I had done is went out of the thingy and onto my plate, and then I just taken it back.
You can't be. It's served to you.
Served.
It's yours.
Nah.
You can't be doing it.
But you can
See,
go
if
up and
want
ask a
it- see, if
question.
you want it, you should have just bought another one.
Aye.
And then I would then eat 2 of them. And I wouldn't have got ham.
I would have kept you company.
You can complain about it, but you couldn't.
Why are you complaining? It's not wifey's fault.
No, but with food, you could complain about your food and go back and get it changed out for something else.
So I could have made something up. So, I could have taken a bite out of it. That doesn't taste like.
Zav.
What taste that?
That cream's
She would have took a bite out and said, "Wise up."
I'm hearing you.
So is that acceptable?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's
Nah.
It's not.
No way.
Why is it not acceptable?
It's just
You've been
not.
served. It's you've sat down. It's game on.
To even think about that.
Aye.
Is
I think there's
wild.
something wrong with it. I was surprised that our boys were.
Was Abdi the same?
Oh,
Like,
aye, they
I
were
was
like,
like, oh my god, you can't be doing that.
Lassie's chowing on a caramel, yum yum, loving life.
Can't be doing
I was just trying going, stop.
that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's good.
I need to go for a pee.
Aye.
We'll slag him about
Did he actually lick a cream?
He did.
Did he?
Poked his finger in it.
Did he?
Seen
The
him
wife
do
of the Mark listens, didn't she?
Aye. I seen him do it.
He poked his finger in a cream.
That's too
How would you
far.
poke your finger in a cream?
Didn't like it.
How did you cream bun? If you would,
You got to like ruin it.
you need look at up middle, like your
No.
Mine cream cookies you get from
Oh,
Mackenzie's.
yeah, cream bun. No, cream bun for
fine.
years. I wouldn't get out. Would you squish it?
Squash you
do
do
all the cream off?
like around the side,
Aye.
then just start chowing on it.
Chowing it.
Didn't do that with the yum yum.
No.
I've never seen a yum yum with cream in it. To be
So
honest.
fine, don't.
Just
Oh, aye.
the normal yum yums I've had.
So fine.
And Mark
What was
sounds brilliant.
It was a normal yum yum, but if you just cut it in half
Aye.
and filled it with
Filled with
cream.
cream, aye.
Oh, fuck, aye.
Then the caramel, you just put caramel ice on top, and then
Aye,
caramel,
caramel.
buttercream in the middle.
Buttercream in the middle. It's fucking
Fantastic.
superb.
I was actually thinking about Saturday coming up to the Mark past.
I can understand why Marcy went back.
Went
with
back,
it.
aye.
You can't be doing
Can't
that.
be doing that.
You just can't.
Only Massey would do that.
Aye. Because Abdi
But
else.
see if you
Neither.
did it. See if you done that.
Aye.
Oh, he'd be our you.
You'd be our you.
Oh, 100%. He's wild. It's wild doing that. You can't
Aye.
be doing that.
No.
If he wanted the caramel, he should have just went and bought it.
Aye.
Aye.
And ask for a bag, take out your name or something.
Aye.
like that.
Aye. You've
That
got
is
to
bad,
buy another one.
Yes.
Aye, you can't go and swap it.
You can't swap.
Swap
That's,
it.
that's like
Aye.
your 5-year-old, innit?
Aye, again, I've bought an Empire biscuit. I've
Aye.
seen the jelly tot off the top, and
Aye.
can I swap that suit?
Aye. Yeah.
It's not right.
No.
You definitely
Isn't it right?
got to buy a second yum yum.
Aye,
Yeah.
100%.
I think you should go back next Saturday and give the wifey money.
He should. He should. Food hygiene standards now, it's, it's wild.
Well, she couldn't really sell that again, could she?
No.
Nope.
She said she was going to eat it first, huh?
Aye. So I'm saying she couldn't sell it.
She
Again.
could have.
So she's
I never
lo-
touched it.
So she's lost it money now.
She's lost money.
She's lost money.
So, aye. It cost her a yum yum. But well,
Is none of you boys ever need a piss? Like,
Aye.
I can't. Aye.
I stop.
You heard
I
it,
stop paying every Tuesday.
Aye.
Aye.
I can never get through a pod with a piss. Like,
see, I've drunk all this water, and I drank water for my supper.
aye.
I'll be pissing all night.
Aye.
Aye, I'll go home.
You need a piss now?
No.
No?
I can drink about 9 pints and I need a piss.
I can't.
Well, we noticed that.
Well, you disappeared through.
Aye.
Just seen you disappear
Backwards.
through the door backwards.
We'll go my mug of truth then next. If it's a max age that your mum cuts your toenails. I was cutting my nails last night and I was thinking about cutting nails, and I was minding a story about a boy who used to work with at school. He was apprentice at the time, so say he was 16, 17. His mum still cut his toenails.
Nah, it's completely order.
Coffee.
I can't even mind my mum
Nah, I
cutting
know
my
I can
toenails.
I.
Can't even
I.
mind it. That's how young I would
I
have
can,
been.
I can only mind my mum saying, cut your toenails
Aye.
square.
Aye.
No ruin,
Aye.
Ken, so you don't get
Ingrown
ingrown
toenails.
toenails.
Aye.
But I must have been about 10 or something.
I was never given that advice.
Did you know?
No.
You bother being ingrown toenails?
No.
Oh, you're alright.
Just that fucking.
Hey, one time when you stopped playing football, mine.
No, never had that. No.
So for age you saying?
10.
10?
Nah, it's too.
Too all.
Aye. 6.
To go with a pair of scissors,
Nah.
talk about your feet.
I would say primary 6.
Ronnie, I've got to lie on his legs
Have you?
while Mother cuts his toenails because he
Aye.
just does not. He hates it. Kid.
Aye.
But it's quite funny though. He's like, and then she starts cutting. And he's like,
Oh.
Aye.
You're like, one minute.
There's nothing worse if you cut too.
Oh, the quick.
Yeah.
Just a first bit of the clipper and it's too short. It's too short.
It's get sting for days.
In the shower, anything you touch, fucking.
I had an ingrown toenail on that, my left foot.
Did you?
And ended up to cut hind down
Oh,
the left hand side just to.
That's you watches that
Aye,
TikTok through the
aye.
fucking how they get it ingrown out with the scalpel and that.
I love that shit. I love the squeezing the spots and the cysts and
You
that.
clatty whore.
I'm like us watching it. So we're saying about
6.
10 or 11.
does Demi D hers?
Got no idea. Got no idea. I'd get involved in that. Apart
No,
from
no.
Ronnie. Ronnie needs pen down.
Dunk, does Lenny do his?
Like Massey, I have no idea. Nah, he doesn't.
Maybe bathing themselves. What do they say about that?
Well, I'm still bathing.
I'm saying
Demi's 9, so.
I'm struggling to get Lenny to wash. Like,
Aye.
it's a comes back after that, but he just doesn't know what to wash.
He's a loon.
Aye, that's what I
Wait
mean.
till he's 16, 17.
Aye.
Oh, I can't get my loon out the fucking shower.
Can't I get moved?
Oh, it's the Queens that duck. Fucking me in the shower. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, probably Ken for you doing that.
For Mia?
No, not me.
That's what I said.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's different. I was talking about my loon.
Oh, right, aye. That's different. Aye.
Harrison's 10. He's been showering on himself for a few years now. Like, so I'm
Can't
trying.
remember when I stopped doing those kids.
No, I think about 8.
Oh, I mean, must have been something about that.
Aye, 8 for washing, 8 for cutting nails. Must be a lot of things that age. Yeah.
Demi still goes in the bath with Ronnie.
Aye.
Aye.
She's 9.
Morgan still goes in the
Oh, well.
bath with Lenny. Like,
I think Harrison maybe has a bath with his little brother or not. Like, but
Fuck, this Demi. Is Demi 9? Or is
Aye.
it 10?
10.
should we
Same age as Morgan.
10 this month.
2015.
Aye, she's birthday along.
She primary 6?
No.
5.
5.
She's 2016, was she?
She's all for her age.
Aye.
Aye.
At
So she
school
would- aye.
terms.
Aye.
She's one of the Allerines in the.
In her
She
class.
just missed
Aye,
the year. 'Cause
Youngest
like
being in music.
Lucy's, Ian's, my niece, she's like a couple months. She was born like a month before Demi, but she's in a year higher.
Right, she'd be in the car.
So she'd be young for her age.
Aye.
Yeah.
Should be in Harrison's this year.
Aye.
Primary 6. Aye. So 10-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old.
6.
Aye.
Near 17.
No, that's ridiculous.
Too old.
That's getting weird, Ken.
Aye, especially with mum.
Something going on.
Mas?
You'll like this scene. Shit, this is scene for shed.
I like it.
Is cereal a type of soup?
Oh, we need that for.
Have we?
No.
Been on
I
the
don't think we've done that.
Nah.
maybe it's
So
been
you've
on
maybe
the-
thought about it. I think you would like
It's
it.
been on the messenger, I think.
Is it?
I think so, aye. Yeah.
All right. So
Cereal,
it's all right.
cereal's near a soup.
Define a soup.
If it marks it near soup.
You can get milk soup.
I
Milk.
thought I'd get a lot of fight.
Well, you can get cabbage soup, which is technically just cabbage and milk.
Exactly. So,
So you can have Rice Krispie soup.
so a cereal, it's a liquid dish. A soup is a liquid dish with solid pieces in it, basically. That's how you define a soup. So a cereal is soup.
Aye.
So you could say I'm getting up in the morning and having my soup.
You could, but you wouldn't.
But why is it now soup then?
Cereal flavoured soup.
No, because
It's just soup. Just breakfast soup.
snare soup, is it?
Nah.
Why?
Snare, it's cereal.
You wouldn't put it in a soup maker.
No, you didn't hate to put soup in a soup maker.
No, but soup. You wouldn't put it in a soup maker.
Why not?
Well, you can try. Be interesting to see. Yeah.
Does soup need a
You're
certain...
not giving me a definitive answer as to why
does
it's
soup
not soup.
need a certain amount of time to cook or to...
Do you need a stock cube in it?
No.
No?
No.
No.
Soup doesn't need a stock cube.
Does it need some sort of cooking?
No.
No?
No.
Because you get cal soup, don't you?
Get,
Oh, but it still needs
gazpacho
cooked.
soup. It's
It still
gal.
needs to be cooked before it's cooled.
True. But then you could say the cereal's been cooked.
In the milk.
Individually parts, though, is it?
And if you hate milk,
You could eat milk, huh?
So if I hate milk, my Weetabix, if I hate Weetabix soup.
that's why I hate milk.
It's got a soup, that's what I'm saying. It is a soup.
I'm with Marcy and I seen.
No.
It's like
I'm with you, Mars. Soup. It's soup.
chicken soup, broth in chunks, cereal, milk in chunks. Milk's just a kind of broth.
No.
Well, you get milk soup.
Milk soup.
Yeah, chowder, cream soup.
Colin's
Just a sweet soup.
Colin skink.
That's cream, is it?
Well, it's milk.
It's like, it's a bowl, a spoon, slurping,
Liquid, solid chunks.
same eating mechanics.
Soup.
Only difference is the vibe, basically. One's savoury and one's a breakfast. Just the vibe.
So here you go.
But it's structurally the same.
In a restaurant, I'll have soup for my start and to come out with a bowl of fucking special K.
Ricicles.
Oh, aye. Cereal soup.
If it's a special day. It's a soup special day.
Frosties.
Frosties. Great cereal.
My kind of restaurant.
Nobody would be disappointed with a bowl of Frosties.
Aye, soup of the day.
You're eating your Frosties and somebody's looking at you going, what the fuck? Yeah.
Soup.
Soup for a start.
Soup of the day.
Plus the salt.
Soup of the day. If it's a soup of the day, sugar puffs.
Sugar puffs.
I've run out of Cocoa Pops, so you're not getting that.
So I think you could hate like with water though. Put water in something in to class as a soup.
Well, it's
Or somebody at my work.
Aye. Then I say puts water with a cereal.
Worse.
Shut up.
Worse.
Can I be one?
Lemonade.
with cereal.
Cereal.
Shut up.
God.
Shut up.
That's near right.
Again, it's not right.
No, that is near right.
He needs named shame.
That is like, there's something wrong with him.
Your dad knows something weird with cereal.
Tin fruit and Angel Delight.
I think
With cereal.
I'd be alright. I think it'd be a get
Angel Delight soup.
With Frosties.
You can't be putting lemonade in with your Frosties.
That's ridiculous.
It's kind of cereals you hate with your lemonade.
Aye, Frosties.
So sugar drink, then we more sugar.
Aye.
That is insane.
You need milk. Milk and cereals. Nothing else goes
100%.
wrong.
Lemonade.
I'm not arguing that point at all.
But he, every day.
And I can. I'm just.
You've seen it.
I haven't seen it, but I've been.
I've heard of a boy saying, water with cereal because that's all he had and he was starving. I tell you the story. He crashed his car in France. And he went on for hours and he got to the place and nothing was open. And he just had cereal.
I'd have
But
just
he
ate
couldn't eat
dry.
dry, so he just put some water in. Holy fuck! Like that is like fucking.
The war's over.
It's like fucking
cereal
Rwanda
killer.
or something like that. The famine, kid. Just eat anything.
Snap, crackle, Rwanda. See when you're doing Rice Krispies, you put them in a bowl, then you put the milk in, and kind of overflows.
You overdo it.
Yeah, I was deep with it.
So with Rice Krispies, is the best thing to put the milk in first.
No, I don't.
Never do that.
no.
Never do that. You
Cereal
just learn your
killer.
lesson. Learn your lesson. Put in less Rice Krispies.
Aye.
And then
A bigger bowl.
if you put in less and it's not enough, you can add cow pan a suppy after. But never ever put milk in first.
No, because you didn't. You can't be
That's
doing that.
ridiculous.
Because you
No,
didn't get how much.
Then you could overspill the
Oh no, I
milk.
can only get a wee bit of Rice Krispies in. You've got this massive bowl of milk.
Aye.
Wee bit of Rice.
It's the same with coffee and everything, though. You didn't put milk in first because you want to put kind of much water you've got in then.
Oh no, milk in first with coffee. 100%.
Well, you're alright because you don't hate milk with coffee. You just hate coffee. That's milk. Carry on.
I've got a problem with cereal out of box, Ken. Like
The flap.
so you do it and it never goes into bowl. It goes both ways.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only when I bit the bowl.
How? What have you done with the opening?
You've got
I've opened the plastic, perfect, top, seal.
You got to pull the
open,
plastic up so it comes
and
out.
then just
Like
try
a
to.
funnel.
Aye.
You do that, you fucking when I come out and you do that, it just goes away. It's annoying. You need a can you get these losers that put their cereal in Tupperware
Dispensers.
that would make it
Turn
easier.
it like a restaurant.
You've got different.
Aye.
Can you spin it round for your needing? Would you ever mix up 2 cereals?
Aye, we've done that before.
I've done that before.
Have you?
That's sacrilege.
Rice
Krispies and cornflakes.
I've had I have a box of cereal at my work. Usually cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
Aye, cornflakes.
Heaps of sugar.
Oh,
No.
Oh, yeah.
I need sugar and cornflakes. I need fucking loads of sugar in it.
No,
already.
you've got to have sugar with
Oh, I
cornflakes.
like sugar with
Oh,
cornflakes.
God, it's a must.
I love cornflakes, man. Love it. But I was near cornflakes at the shop, so I bought Rice Krispies. And then I bought my cornflakes. And then I didn't have enough for a whole thing of soup. So, I poured the Rice Krispies and then I topped it up with the cornflakes.
Oh, no.
Lovely.
I would have ate my Rice Krispies, then put in my cornflakes.
Technically, every cereal tastes the same.
I do like a Cheerio.
Yeah.
Aye.
Nah.
They still do sugar puffs. I used to love it.
Nah. Did I do rice skulls? Rice skulls was my favourite.
Ooh, the sugar. And the fucking sugar puffs. Like, they were mental.
They were under the band, some of them, to be fair.
Aye.
Even my good pals died in a bowl of Cheerios. Which is quite ironic, really. I never got to say goodbye. Do you have cereal every day?
Every morning. Well, when I'm at work,
Every
aye.
weekday.
Aye.
Aye,
Do you
every
have soup
school
for your
morning.
morning, soup at lunchtime?
No, I need soup at lunchtime. Oh, no, I had soup at lunchtime.
Aye.
The
hate kind.
Oxtail.
Oxtail.
Oxtail, that's
love
an awful choice.
I love a fucking oxtail.
Aye.
Your Almani soup, that.
That's lovely. Oxtail.
Aye.
It's my favourite.
Is it?
I knew it is usually our lentil and bacon.
Ah, see, I like that.
In a tin. Heinz.
Put it in, aye. Just thrown in the microwave, 3 minutes.
A fan of lentil soup tinned.
Hot
Has to be handmade.
Yeah.
made little soup.
Tomato soup, probably.
Tomato soup.
Tomato soup's only
Winner.
tin soup.
Yeah,
out
well,
here.
I was speaking about in the both about the price of aisle, Ken. And grapes was fucking ranting. He goes, you get for their fuels, get their aisle fan. And in a big argument, and he goes, well, they get it for them, and they get it for them. Why do they not just go straight to them instead of using them? And you'd get a lot cheaper. I go, Scrapes, if you buy your bread, where do you go for it? Tesco's. What kind of bread you get? Tesco's on.
There you go.
But I ken it was Hovis. He just said that to fuck up the whole fucking thing. Because he's paused, Ken. He came for I was gone. Tesco's on.
Right,
Price of kerosene's fucking mental. Thank fucking that here, Neil Tank.
Aye. But
Holy
see, the
fuck.
government's getting subsidies of it or reducing
Only
costs.
only to folk that are going to struggle big time.
Aye.
53 million or something, is it?
Aye.
I'm to get their council tax today, aye.
Fucking dust up, man.
Then I start.
Get council tax. I usually have to pay it. Nobody gives me the council
How
tax.
did you get your council
The
tax
back
bill?
bill that came through today.
Oh,
3,100 for my house.
I'd at least.
Buying a box in Westall.
I don't know. Look at things like that. Just depresses me.
£303.
Wow.
A month.
Aye.
I'm the same.
I'll be the same probably. Aye.
I'm the
I
same.
will be.
What'd you get for your 300?
That's start me.
That's that.
Okay. Before we move into fantasy, somebody got the win of the week. We've never done the win of the week.
Kelly.
Aye. Used to
Kelly.
be Kelly.
Shed. Mine's Arsenal. That was a massive win for him.
Fuck off.
Everton at home.
Aye, but
That's a banker.
Fuck off,
shouldn't
Mike.
be.
You spoke some shite
Actually,
tonight,
you
haven't
should
you?
be to bed doing your Cooper
Aye.
if it was a 3 o'clock kickoff.
Banker.
But they're never 3 o'clock, are they?
No, but that's the sort of thing she should be putting doing. Man United for me.
Okay. Fantasy fit by then this week. See who is on the top 5. That's the league. Yeah, that's it. In 5th position, Robo, is it? Robo's Raiders, Keith Robertson, 1812. And
I think we should stop reading him out until he
Aye,
ducks that
that's
stupid
stupid thing,
fucking picture.
He's just doing it to annoy me and shit, I think.
Fucking Arsenal supporter.
4th position is Nathan Smith, Chicken Tikka Mosala, 1813. And Ross Craig Miles in 3rd position, Angle Delete, 1814. Keep on saying Angle Delete, but it's supposed to be Angel Delight. 2nd position, Peter McIntosh, 1835. Yes, indeedy. And in 1st position, Mitchell Gray, 1854 points. FC Mitch, so 20 points in front.
Low scoring, though, isn't it?
It just shows you how this season's been.
Aye,
It's been
it's-
shit.
It's low scoring.
Because James is sneaking up there
He's been up there
for
for
a while.
Can you look at this week? 70 points.
Can you get weeks for I was just the norm, but
Aye.
poor.
What are you, Mike?
166.
166.
They paying on it. Just
Give up.
aye. Could be the last year of it. Oh, joking. Right, buy me a coffee then this week. Struck and Loose bought us 4 coffees. Farmers 3.
Foot like lads, 4 coffees for you. Obviously. I wasn't going to get Sheddy in because he's a miserable cunt. Then I realised he sounds like me, so us moody cunts should stick together. Started listening to the pod last year. Now forever getting funny looks in the car when I'm roaring laughing at some of your shite. Mug of truth for you. If you was sandwiched between your mum and your dad with only one means of escape, would you rather bum your mum or push back into being bummed by your dad? That's your only options. Keep up the good work, lads. Are the best.
Stick and Loon. We've had this in the forum.
We've discussed it.
Basically, would you rather be an inch in your
Aye.
Mom or your dad an inch.
And you.
Yeah.
Just bite in the middle.
Just that move.
So
Just frozen in
by
time.
day an inch in your mom and your dad's an inch in you.
Can't get any worse, can it?
No, you're gone.
Only movement's bad.
I said
It's all horrific.
I
You're
said-
just lying there hoping to die.
I said you're going back and forth a few times to find the path of least resistance.
Then,
It doesn't even fucking bear thinking about.
Aye.
But he's
I'd
looking-
rather get my toenails clipped.
But he's bought us a coffee, so we need to answer.
no, I'm not.
I would give my answer.
Aye.
Same.
Biden still.
Biden style. Praying to die quick.
So there you go, Stricken Loon. Farmers read this in. Andy C's bought us 3 coffees.
Mächtig. All right, lads. Happy 300th episode. I'd like to buy coffees for the 3 of you, but not Dunk.
Ooh, I don't care.
Don't care.
Mainly because after a night out, I think caffeine might be a bit ambitious for a man who's was alternating every drink with a glass of water. You've been snagged here, Dunk. He's been on here calling me bomb scare for dancing in the bar, etc., which is fair. But someone who's to provide the evening's entertainment was fine to get out for the caper with the Fitbod Daz, and was great seeing all the different characters come out after a few drinks. Some lads get funnier, some lads get louder. Struggled to see any change in Dunk, though. He was still a prick.
A very hydrated prick.
A very hydrated prick. So coffees for Shed, Mass and Mike only, and Dunk, get yourself another water. Cheers, Andy.
Andy
C.
Courage, is
Andy
it?
Courage, aye.
Andy Courage, he kens you, Dunk.
Total funny.
Shed Hater 22.
Oh, fuck, Mike. Learn to read. Shed's a prick.
Matthew's bought us 4 coffees.
All right, lads, been listening for a while now, so thought I'd buy you some well-deserved coffees. Mug of truth for you. If Mo Farah and Luke Littler had to run a 5k each, but every 1k they had to check out at 5:01, who would win the 5k?
Luke Littler.
Aye, Littler.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
If Mo Farah
Nah.
They had to check out at 5:01.
So,
If they're every
every game they had to check out 501. Oh, I feel
Littler,
definitely.
because Mo Farah would never
could
get.
be on
Yeah,
the
if I-
first K in Littler. Aye, definitely Littler. That's an easy.
I think so.
aye, Littler's,
Littler will be about 12, 13 darts every time.
Mo Farah could be in double one for fucking an hour.
Aye.
easy. How long have you played darts and you stood trying to hit a fucking double and you
Aye.
can't fucking hit a double?
Yeah, for
love
days.
nor money?
No, I've never
Luke
had that
Littler
issue.
could walk out and win.
Aye.
Aye,
I think,
100%.
I think so, 100%.
100%.
I don't
walk
think
him
he'd be,
in.
I don't think he'd be out of breath. I think he'd even hit a couple pints.
Aye.
Mike, there's a reason why you're alone here. Because
I
you're
was
wrong.
alone.
Yeah.
Buffs.
He's your
I
wrong.
was alone.
He'd hit a check out 501
One.
5 times.
times.
5 times?
Could take him 50 darts.
May or not, Dunk.
More than that.
Just
More than that.
He's quick, so he'd be just, you know.
But you still have
still
to
get a
still
double.
hit a double.
It doubles is getting fucked.
That's a killer, eh?
Aye.
I mean, you could.
And he might be so useless. He can't even hit a board hardly.
But how quick would you Mo Farah do a 5k?
probably in about
Probably 10, 15
15
minutes.
15 minutes.
Quicker than that, would you maybe?
Well,
5k, Mike.
And if Littler's walking 5k,
An hour.
Littler could do a new. He could do his 501 and D's 5K.
He's a young
less than an hour.
loon. He's a young loon. He can run 5K.
It could take Mo Farah an hour to do one of the 501s. I'm telling you, Mike.
What?
Telling you, I've been doing a double.
How can you
I've
think?
been doing a double. And like just playing a while myself, and it gets into your heat. You're gonna hit a double.
I mean,
It's
you'll
just
get doing a
That's where you're going
double.
wrong. You're playing a while with yourself.
You'll get doing a double never that
Aye.
quick. You'll boom, boom, boom,
Aye.
just throwing random
Aye.
darts, and you'll get doing.
But he'll be here forever.
But he'll be here for ever and a day.
So if he didn't do double, just did D501.
If it's score 501.
Score 5. Aye.
But that's a fairer. That's a fairer
Fairer.
fight. That's a fairer fight. He'd probably win, and I thought I would win. And it's different. You used to run. If you run with the darts in your hand, can't go too fast.
And does,
Ronnie runs about with a screwdriver. I'm like, whoa!
and does Littler run in his darts gear,
Aye.
and Mo Farah throw darts in his running gear? How does that work?
It's hard to throw darts with a vest.
Aye.
That's why you never see anybody wearing a vest.
Aye, but it's hard to run
hard.
5K with trousers and shoes on.
That's the same for you, Mike. You read this in it.
Oh, well, it's my banker of the week.
Oh, Jack
Oh,
Stevens.
Jack
Jack
Stevens.
Stevens bought us 5 coffees.
Good lad.
Cheers,
Cheers,
Jack.
Jack.
Cheers, Jack.
Cheers, Jack. And cheers for the mozzarella sticks. Lewis Fraser bought your coffee.
Is it back to me?
Because
Mike's just abstaining.
Yeah, enough.
Aye. Like lads, house form. No mug of truth or ripping the piss, just an appreciation for the pod and the fact it's been keeping me company and up to date with the Highland League highlights of my week here in Melbourne. And a shout out to my old apprentice, Jord. Don't forget what I always taught you. Come on time, go home on time, and take your time all week. All the best. Lewis
Cheers,
Fraser.
Lewis.
Cheers, Lewis.
Cheers, Lewis.
It's deep.
That is. Thanks for the appreciation. When I used to.
I like ken about that. I always taught you.
You come in in time, Mike.
which is fair enough.
Aye.
Go home on time. How do you go home on time?
Well, he's making sure he gets work-life balance correct.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Take your
And
time at
take
work.
your time.
Never rush a job.
Get things right.
Get
Ah,
things
it's
right.
not- You're not
Well,
making
we're
money
completely
taking your time.
That's when accidents happen. Aaron Bowie bought us 4 coffees.
Oh, aye.
Just a message to Aidan Bailey from last week. Can you stop thinking about me making a mess of myself? Creep.
Oh, no, fuck's sake. That's Thingy's pal. Fucking hell. Forsyth's pal.
Adam.
Adam's pal.
Adam's
Oh,
pal.
okay,
aye.
aye, aye.
LM's bought us 5 coffees.
Like lads, after a decent haul in the raffle at the quiz night, it's only right to supply some coffees. Had a blunder in the quiz with Johnny's sins question. I knew fine well who he was and wrote down his name, but as I was doing so, I knew that I would have some explaining to do. I confidently told the table that he was a rugby player and done a proper analysis of him, breaking down his physique like I was on Sky Sports. I thought I got away with it until the missus Googled him on the way home and my whole cover story disintegrated instantly. On a more serious note, as someone from Aberdeen, it's incredible to see the impact that you guys have had on your local community. You should be all delighted with what you've achieved so far. Here's to the next 300.
Cheers,
Cheers.
LM.
Cheers,
LM.
Alan.
That's
LM.
Superb.
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 Steve was back.
Steve was back.
Go, Mike.
Happy 300th episode, lads. Here's to another 300. Glad to hear the quiz was a big success. No, would you rather mug of truth questions this week? Just a thank you for all the last every week. P.S. Hopefully this gets read out right and clearly, as Mike and Shade have failed the last 2 attempts. Cheers, Steve-O.
Cheers,
Steve-O.
Steve.
Cheers, Steve-O. And Hearts are now winning the league.
Aye.
Bold.
Well, they're not.
Cheers,
They're
Abby.
not. They're not. They're not.
Thanks for the coffees.
Cheers, folks.
Cheers for the coffees. Cheers for the supporting us through the last. Well, Neil, he's been listening to the last 300 episodes.
But cheers for all the support. It's
Cheers,
been great.
Sports been magic. Obviously, we're going to be balls deep in golf stuff in the next couple of months. We've had a few folk coming in with raffle prizes in the 100 league, so I've got a few 4 balls. I received a 4 ball for Ewan Wallace for Tarland this week.
Oh, aye, nice one.
And we've also got a nice £300 voucher for the wheel specialist in Aberdeen, so
Oh,
a
I
good
see
prize for only wife suitor.
Some cracking prizes coming in, don't you?
Yeah, it is.
And Slip's got a goodie bag for Gary for South Percy Horner Farm Shop.
That's right, aye. Yeah.
Then we've got a signed Shermatty
Photograph.
Is that for your Rangers?
Aye.
They're Rangers.
Direct for Sefco.
Aye.
Nice.
And there's a few a heap of other prizes coming in. I think Kinnaird Head Whiskies and Nebrock, I think they're going to be supplying a prize and that. So if you're interested in giving us a raffle prize, just drop us a message on Facebook, Instagram, if you can us
On LinkedIn or
LinkedIn, just drop us a message. So good stuff. Well, lads, that's episode 300, baby. Plans the rest of the week?
a couple of networking things over the next couple of days.
Oh, aye.
One on March night and one Thursday night. So
Aberdeen.
Morrison Motors on March night, actually.
Oh, is it?
It's the launch of that
Oh, the new car.
X-Pen.
X-Pen or whatever it's called.
Aye.
Invited along that.
You invited because you've got a electric car.
Presume so.
Aye.
Presume so. And then a networking thing on Thursday night. Woke. Who's that woke?
Electric car. That's woke.
It's all to do with tax. Fuck all to do with planet.
Right enough.
At least you're honest.
Good stuff, lads. Well, yeah, good week.
Aye. Nobody else doing anything like no. Okay.
No, I've got grandkids Friday night. I've got a sleepover on Friday night. Then I've got a grandson's birthday on Sunday, 4. So we're getting some birthday.
Oh, cool.
Try to buy a Scotland top for his age. Fucking, can I get in? Like,
No.
Nah, I'll sell it out.
DH gate.
I'll be here in time.
Soccer 03
So, 04.
or 5, if ever it is.
Whatever it is just now.
DH Gate's good, like.
They're good, aye.
Just takes a long time for him.
It's like
It's China easy.
4 or 5 weeks in.
Yeah, China.
China.
Good stuff, lads. Well, yeah, good week. Catch it easy. Take it
Adios.
easy.